Hello everyone and welcome to the plane. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Hello Dia, hello Yazan. How is everyone doing? Welcome. I'm back after a short break. How's everyone doing? So, I don't know. We're back today just in time to pull for Kisaki. She came out a couple days ago, I think on Tuesday. I don't know, I forgot. But yeah. So we're gonna be playing through the story today. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I want to do the polls first or if I want to do the story first. I'm thinking we do the story and then we end with the polls. That's probably what I should do. The most entertaining. But how's everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing good. I don't really want to talk about it too much. Not that it's bad. Maybe I'll talk about it more on next week or something. But I'm streaming on a Friday because I just decided to stream on Friday. Normally I do obviously Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, but I had some time today. I can't stream tomorrow because I'm getting a haircut. So I was like, I'm gonna stream this now. I was thinking about streaming my reaction to Taco Bell Live Más Live, but I feel like the time has passed. I'm just gonna move on. So I don't know. I'll do it next year. I just kind of too much happened, and yeah, now I'm here. But yeah, we're back. Starting next week, I'll get back to my normal stream schedules, I hope. Go for my afternoon nap. Let's go. That's a nice long nap. A 9-hour nap? That's a long nap. Haircut, don't go bald. I'm not gonna go bald. I have relatively long hair. I keep it relatively long. Long for a guy, I'd say. But yeah. I like it nice and long, but the thing is, I have wavy hair. I don't have straight hair, and I don't have curly hair. I have wavy hair, which sounds cool if you have really long hair, but my hair isn't too long. So what happens is, if I don't like work with it constantly all the time, it starts going out like from the sides of my head, and it looks like I have like wings, and it looks really stupid. It's really dumb, and I hate it because I'd rather have it be straight, because if it was straight, I could do whatever I want with it. And if it was curly, I don't know, I could work with that. I could work with curly hair, I could work with straight hair, but wavy hair is so dumb. And the thing that annoys me is that every girl or, woman who's seen my hair, they're like, oh, I'm so jealous of your hair. And I'm like, if I was a girl, I would love this kind of hair, because you could grow it out and it would look, wavy hair, it's a lot to work with, but it looks nice at least, it looks cool. But when it's short, I really just got to do gels or something. I got to gel my hair and style it, because I don't know. But if I keep it to like just the right length, it looks good for about 2 weeks. And then I have to get another haircut. But, I only do it every couple, like month and a half or something, so. But yeah, I'm getting my hair cut, so that'll be fun. I'm getting it because, I guess I can talk about it. I'm going to be going to a wedding at the end of the month here. I'm going to be going to a wedding. And I'm also going to see 2 of my friends who I met through streaming. I don't know if I'm going to actually do a stream with them. I don't want to promise that, but I will run that by them. So I might be doing some IRL, but I'm really just going to be going to meet some friends. I'm not going to say who they are, just in case, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be out for like probably about another week and a half, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, should be fun. I'm excited. I haven't taken a big trip in a while. The joke is, when I was at college, my family, like my immediate family, got to go to like 6 weddings, or 5 weddings, I think. And I was at college, so I couldn't go. And now, due to some circumstances I'll talk about in a second, I'm the only one who's able to go. I think my dad is going to be able to make it, so that'll be fun. So it's like, finally I get to go, and it's my turn to go, and they all get a miss out. But the reason they can't go is, surprise, I'm an uncle now. So yeah, I'm an uncle now, so that's why I've been gone. I won't get too much into it, but that's kind of why I've been, not streaming as much. It's why I took the full week off. I'm now an uncle. I'm not gonna talk too much about it for the privacy, but it's cool. They're adorable. I've held them. and I love them with all my heart. And I can't wait to, I don't know what uncles do, but I can't wait to do whatever uncles do. And I'm really excited. But that's cool. But with that, my sister has moved back in, and she's going to be taking up the sunroom where I normally stream. And I think you guys have probably heard her, and, I've had her, say hi on stream every now and then. But now I'm in my own personal office, which is another reason why it took a week. I've been talking about the basement office. Some of the original OG E2M Yearly fans might remember the office when I was home from college, the basement office. So I'm back down there, but we spent a lot of work. We put some flooring in, we painted the walls, put up some nice ceiling tiles, and it looks nice. I'm not ready to show pictures just yet. I'm still decorating it, making it look cool. Definitely want to put some stuff on the wall to dampen the sound just a bit. But it's looking awesome. I love it. It's surreal. It's really surreal to look around and actually be I put some of my manga down here. I'm gonna make a nice little reading corner. I put a lot of my Lego sets and stuff. It's kind of cool. It's so cool. I can't wait to show you guys whenever I'm done finishing it. So I'm excited. Still got some lamps, some desks to buy. Finished decorating, but it's coming along nicely, and I'm excited. But yeah, so that's kind of why I've been gone. I'm an uncle. I had to set up an office, and now I'm here. And so this is kind of like a test stream, just to see, if everything works, if the sound works weird, So let me know if the sound sounds off. I'm gonna have to remix my mic, but I think it should sound fine. But we'll work on it. Oh gee, I'm slow. No, so I don't know. I think you might have been there for some of those streams. But no, when I started streaming at college, obviously I was in my dorm. But when I went home, I brought my setup home for I think winter break. I think I brought it home for spring break, the long breaks. I'd bring them home and I'd do some streams from this specific room. I only did it a couple of times, but they were awful streams. You could tell I was in a super duper echo, and I didn't have this mic. And this mic, it's a condenser dynamic mic because I can't read. And if I sit really close to the mic, it's not too bad. But that old one was a condenser mic or compressor mic. Wait, no, condenser mic. God, there's too many microphones, dude. But yeah, that sucked. Those streams were awful, and I had a tether to wireless, which was literally on the opposite side of the house through the floor, and I had to stream at really low bit rates. They were really crunchy streams, and I had to use this. It was not a fun time. You are an OG. You are definitely an OG, but you might have just missed out on some of those streams. And I know one of those streams, I used the face cam. I used my crappy webcam. I don't know why. You know what it was? It was on Clee's. No, it wasn't on my birthday, but that was the first time when I had ever found the lines for in Genshin on your birthday. Each of the characters say have a happy birthday line. And that was the first time I found that, and I had my face cam on, and I privated it since now, so no go looking for it. But I had a little YouTube video of me just basically crying because Clee was singing me happy birthday. I think I also listened to Amber's or whatever, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah. So, I mean, hey, I went through and I tried to private a lot of them, so I don't know, I might have missed some. So if you want to possibly see my face, maybe comb through my YouTube. Maybe that's just a subtle plug to comb through all my old crappy YouTube videos. So, you know, there's that. I don't know. I feel like I privated a lot of them. I wasn't, Missed Space Games. I wasn't, it was like 3 streams, maybe 2. I don't know. I just decided, meh. Because that was before my PNG tuber. That was before I ever became PNG. Maybe on Just Chatting I had my little PNG. But, yeah, I used Facecam like 2 or 3 streams. And then I just stopped. But yeah, no. Back when I started, I had nothing. I just had, I had a starting student, and I think I just had gameplay. That was it. No little guy in the corner. So, I don't know when I got my first little guy in the corner. So I know there was that time when I had my original PFP in the Just Chatting section. But I still don't think I never used that as a PNG tuber or gameplay. So I don't know. But yeah. Was it summer of 2022? Oof. I don't know. I started in 2020. Right? Maybe 2021. I think it was 2021. Yeah, 2021. So it might have been, yeah. It might have been summer 2022. Yeah, I didn't spend too long in the basement because eventually I went back up into that sunroom, where I stayed for, I guess, 3 or something years. So yeah, but now we're down here, and I think I love it. I love this place. I genuinely can't wait to show you guys. It looks awesome. But yeah, I got some black tea. Only downside is that it's in the basement, so I can't walk a couple feet to refill water or get tea. So, I don't know, I was thinking about getting like a tea kettle down here or something, like an electrical water heater. But I don't just want to like live in this room because, you know, I still have a family. I would like to not just avoid them. So I'm definitely thinking about probably just walking, getting some exercises, going up and down those stairs and whatnot, but we'll see. Can't wait to see it. Hee. But yeah, we're gonna do the story. I already, you know, played through it. I didn't read it. I skipped all the story, but I did play through it so I could start the event. It's just the standard event. You got your 11 or 12 story stages, and you got your 12 quests and 4 challenges. And then I think they just have like a scratch off mini game. So nothing crazy that you guys have been missing out, but I did skip through the story. So we're going to go through the story. I'm really excited to see how this is going to end. I've been so excited. This has been like a really fun, the Genryuman story, or no, the Shanghai Jing story. Genryuman is something else. My bad. Not really. It's close enough. But yeah. So we're going to go. I've heard that this is where we meet Kiki and Shun and small Rumi. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So let's get started. Alrighty, we have ebook as usual, hanging out, saying hello, give her a head pat. So yeah, I already did my dailies. I did go ahead and refresh stamina for the story here. So I don't really have too much to say. Yeah, here's Kisaki. Here, let's show off the banners. Let's show off the banners. We'll do this after the story. I only have 20,000 pyrazine, so I hope I can get her. So here's Kisaki. We want her. She's awesome. She's small. She's very powerful. She's kind of going to be meta, I think. I think she's going to replace... Who does she replace? She replaces somebody. Yeah. Himari or something. She replaces Himari or Akko. I think it's Himari. So she's a pretty busted support. So even if I didn't like her, I still would probably pull for her. Because unfortunately, I've not become a full meta slave. But I'm getting there. And Kisaki's just too big to pass up on. So... I'm going to be pulling for her. I hopefully should be able to get her. I do have one special ticket from the Grand Assault, so we'll do that. And then there's also Reijo, who's very cool. She's got a little beauty mark on her thigh and her cheek. She's got 2 beauty marks. Love to see them. But yeah. I actually don't know much about her. Let's take a quick look. Oh, wait, why didn't that come through? Oh no, did all my stupid things break again? All my stupid stuff broke. Give me a second, voice. Could we have a shut up for voice, Tia? Why did all this stuff break? Every time I update, it breaks. I hate it here. Hold on, voice. Stop redeeming them. Stop redeeming them. Oh, man. Broken feels bad, man. Yeah, every time I update Wavelink, I need to update this. Hold on, wait. Can I just go here? Settings. General. Why does it send it to there? I want to send it to this. Okay. Alright. Is this gonna work now? There you go. So you did that? You did an Ibuki? Got an Ito, and then we also got a Hiyori crying. Okay, why didn't that one play? Oh, because it broke. Alright. Alright, there you go. Sorry about that, voice. They all broke. How are you doing? You already find the Wi-Fi for the cry? Yeah. It's good to see you. Hey, we found it. We got there in the end. But how are you doing, voice? We're just about to start the story. Just about to start. I'm just taking a look at them just to see. I'm going to be pulling for Kisaki, but I want to take a look at Reijo before we get started here. All right, let's see. Red girl. Yeah, she's cool. She likes martial arts. I generally like her a lot. And she's going to be in the story, so you're going to be seeing her a lot. Oh, that's a lot of reading. You know what? I'm going to start the story, and I'll read that when we pull. I'll read that when I pull. All right, let's just get started. Let's just get this out of the way. Here she is. All right. Oh, wait, no, there's a prelude, right? Here we go. Oh, I didn't need to refresh my stamina because I'm dumb. Okay, cool. Previously in Blue Archive. I love that they've been doing this. They've been doing this for the events that are actually like important to the canon, where they're like, okay, you need to actually know what happened because this is important for the story. They don't do that for like, I don't know. Man, I can't think of one. Or the swimsuit one. It's like it doesn't really matter what happened previously. Shunhaijing Academy and Red Winter Federal Academy prepared to hold an exchange meeting. Shunhaijing will have an exchange meeting with Red Winter in the near future. That one was so much fun. Anyway, Genryuman itself, to be frank, uncomfortable with this exchange meeting. The lack of any such experience is the largest factor. Others may want to remain more aloof about the entire exchange meeting. Despite their worries, the exchange meeting commenced, and the students from the Red Winter Federal Academy Secretariat arrived at Shunhaijing safely. This was a really fun event. I don't know if this story is going to be nearly as funny. But I am excited for it. I don't really think I mean, this one had a lot of funny moments, but it wasn't that funny. It was more just interesting. So I'm assuming this is going to be more of the same, where it's just interesting story. Whoa, so this is Shunhaijing. It's just like my research said it would be. Tomoe, look over there, the roof. It's so interesting. The pea shooter. I love the pea shooter girl. Those must be students from the rumors. I've heard all about them, but I never thought I would see them in person. ... Exclamation point. Kaguya, the president of the Traditionalist Peking Opera Club. held a long heated exchange with Shintani Kai. Yeah. We got the two hags. I mean, whoops. What are you saying, Shintani Kai? There's no way the Peking Opera Club and I would have that kind of authority. There she is. There she is. She's a prisoner, right? She's one of the prisoners. I think so. I know she was exiled. I don't know if she was actually a, I don't know if she's actually one of, I think she's got to be one of the prisoners, right? I find it amusing that you would say that. The Peking Opera Club president, the Peking Opera Club, has honored Shan Haijing's traditions most seriously up until now. If not you, who else could possibly have it? She is a prisoner. Okay, I figured. Torment clear? Nah. Oh, voice, do you want to know something funny? So I only got extreme because I truly wasn't, no, I just didn't care, right? But I did clear through triple extremes. And then, because I was moving down to this office for the past, 2 days or whatever, or full week, I forgot to sweep. So I have no sweeps. I still got gold rank, which I know that sweeping doesn't really apply, but I didn't sweep and I missed out on all the rewards. I feel so dumb. I was sitting at the office the day after on the 18th and I was like, I forgot to sweep, man. I forgot to sweep. I only did it once. I did each one once. I feel so dumb, man. So rest in peace, my Grand Assault rewards, but it is what it is. It was fun. I still have a fair amount. I haven't bought anything from last Grand Assault, but we'll get there eventually. I find it amusing that... Okay, I already read that. ... Exclamation point. Oh, look at that smile. Granted, this club could be nothing more than ramblings of a Shan Haijing outcast. If we end up doing a new Peking opera and it fails. Funny, is discussing a success and failure the mark of loyalty? At Shintani Kai's order, Kaguya performed a new Peking opera and presented a petition for President Kisaki. In the name of Shan Haijing and its traditions, I'd announce Ryuge Kisaki, president of Genryuman. Just needs jail time. Yeah, she needs to go back to prison. That's really all she needs. However, thanks to the efforts of the Red Winter, the Peking Opera Club's objection was effectively quelled. Yay, do we get to see... Yay, Chi Pao! I'm so excited, dude. They gotta release her. They have to release her. I know you have her, Nexon. Give her to us. Release her. I know you have her in the vaults. I need her. Let me make myself clear. All students have the right to stage a coup. And a student council president has the right to suppress that coup and continue leading the school. We'll be in jail for another year. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait so long. The exchange meeting concluded successfully. Because, yeah, they usually put about a year in between each rerun event. And then, eventual release of the other characters. It seems you really enjoyed this exchange meeting, Great Leader Cherino. Shan Haijing has been a great adventure for us. I hope you can forgive the trouble that with the Peking Opera Club. I am the great leader of Red Winter. Such insignificant things could never threaten my power. That's right, President Cherino is very... Well, Cherino, what am I saying? Cherino is very magnanimous person. And she is. She totally is. That one ember, the one called Shintani Kai, is still burning. It worked a long time, I've worked a long time for this. I've even had to suffer the humiliation of relying on the Corrections Bureau. Ooh, the Corrections Bureau. But still, I gathered my strength and waited for the right time, and that time is now. I will take back what is mine, and no one will stand in my way. I think it's not happening. It's not happening, Kai. An unseen anxiety surrounds Shan Haijing. Wow, that's a long prologue. A recap. I guess you have to, because it's a pretty complex one. Should be almost time. Here, over here. Why are you here so early? Well, class got out early, and I didn't have anything in particular to do. Is that right? I envy you. No, never mind, it's nothing. Are they friends? ... How is Genryumon these days? Well, it's fine. Oh, no, they're gonna stage a coup! You can lie better than that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't figure out what's what these days. Those Red Winter girls, ever since they came and left, everything's been out of whack. Everything, not just Genryumon. Yeah, I think I get it. Hey, so there's this rumor going around. Is the president really going to the side with the Black Tortoise Promenade and open Shanhaijing's gates? What are you talking about? Don't say things like that. Someone could be listening. But even you said the Red Winter students had a free run of the place recently. Well, it was a tour, so yeah. Well, that's true, but with the Moonlight Festival coming up, this is going to be a problem. Once the festival starts, we'll see even more outside students on the Black Tortoise Promenade. Really don't know. I'm just going to focus on doing my job. You work for Genryumon. You can't say that. What else can I do? I'm just a lowly first year. Why are we giving a first year a job? Should they be in school? Yeah, what do we know? Let's just go to the Peach Blossom Spring. Who is listening? Was Kai listening? Oh, I bet that's Kai's informant. That's Kai's informant. I had to use my brain. She just wants to pass that on to Kai. I can't wait for the Moonlight Festival. Hello, Mina. Dude, I love her. If we don't get any recorder sounds, I'm going to be really upset. What's that? Over here. Oh, that's right. Sensei, you're from outside Shanhaijing. I've become so used to it that I sometimes forget. I should be more careful about that. I don't care. I think it's fine. I'm glad that you feel that way, Mina. The Moonlight Festival is a traditional annual festival here in Shanhaijing. Lore. Its main events take place at the Black Tortoise Promenade Street, but the full festival is spread out all over Shanhaijing. The promenade is open to outsiders, hordes of them, but all the other streets are closed to the outside students. That's the rule. Sounds like a lot of trouble to go through. That's interesting. Even so, there are some rules that can never be broken. Okay, geez. The Moonlight Festival began as an event just for us to share meals and pray for one another's prosperity. Now outsiders feel free to invite themselves thanks to the Black Tortoise Promenade. Those Black Tortoise profiteers will exploit anything for money, anything at all. And what do they expect to clean, or who do they expect to clean up after them? Us, Genryumon, that's who. Hey, now take it easy. Don't get mad at me. I'm not doing that. Hot in here. Take it easy. Regardless, this year's Moonlight Festival involves sharing mooncakes during the day, in shape of actual moons, of course. At night, there's a pecking opera to watch. There's a dragon dance, and everyone prays for good fortune while they watch fireworks. But honestly, Genryumon has been loosening up the rules lately. Fewer night patrols, less vigilant towards outsiders. You know about some of that, Sensei, the exchange meeting with Red Winter, that whole business. A lot of people are getting nervous about too many outsiders. I don't know if the festival is even a good idea right now. Yeah, but if you cancel it, people are going to be more mad. What about you, Mina? What do you plan to do? Me? I always follow the president's orders. That'll never change. Not to pat myself on the back, but I'm quite stalwart, you know. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I think we all know. That said, as an executive officer, I'm obliged to consider the other Genryumon members' opinions. What do they think? Well, let's ask them. For now, no one says we should outright cancel the festival. It's a proud tradition after all. Most think we ought to tighten the rules back up when it comes to outside students in the Black Tortoise Promenade. The anxiety about outsiders is very real here. And it was the promenade that first let them in. An unilateral decision, I might add. I don't know if I've ever read that word out loud. I've said the word. I've heard the word. I don't know if I've ever read the word. A unilateral decision, I might add. We've been letting them have their way, and we're starting to give off the impression that they're dragging us along. At least, that's how the other Genryuman members seem to feel. The question for myself is, should I pass that along to the president? And if so, how should I phrase it? I think you just say it exactly the same way you just told it to me. She's smart, and she's compassionate. She'll understand. Say it just like that. You're not saying it as a mean. You're just saying this is the concerns of our students and our team. There you go. So that's what you need help with. I'm sorry, Sensei. I have trouble delivering this kind of message. Oh, adults have trouble with that too. It makes me feel a little better. But of course, there's still the fundamental problem. Boo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. I see. So that's what they say then. Huh? I know that voice. Is that Kisaki? She was listening, right? Kisaki? Yay! She was listening! It's been a while. Well, perhaps not. It's good to see you again so soon. Madam President! Not to worry. I'm well aware such opinions exist. I mean... And you're doing good work. But as president, I too have my own opinions on the subject. Of course, ma'am. I understand the students' anxiety. I also understand Genryuman members' concerns and desire to steal the patrols. And with all that said, I believe the Moonlight Festival must be held just as it stands. You mean, so long as the wind blows, there will always be noise in our ears. Despite that, Shanhaijing must be strong, and it shall be. Don't you agree, Mina? She's like, I don't know. I don't have a brain. I can't think for myself. I do, yes. And because of that, it's at times like this we need to... I'm glad you understand me. Then you know what must be done. Yes, Madam President. Leave it to me. Wait, what? What is she doing? Had I known you would be visiting Sensei, I would have prepared a different type of reunion. I don't mind. It's still good to see you again, Kisaki. The same as ever. Your steadfast nature is quite reassuring. If only Shanhaijin could follow your example, then I could say look forward to the festival without reservation. Oh, you're already excited for it regardless. I mean, I'm excited. I have no stake in this. I can enjoy this even if the world burns. I mean, I'm not going to let that happen, but maybe I do have a stake in this. Okay, maybe I actually do need to pay attention. But you expect the best of us anyway, don't you? Very well then, Sensei. Genryuman has no choice but to meet those expectations. The Peking Opera performance may face some logistical challenges this year, but nothing should stand in the way of the lantern display, or the fireworks, or any of the other performances. So, shall we go, Sensei? Where are we going? Are we going on a date? Whoa. To assist with the preparations for the Moonlight Festival, of course. Oh, you got me. You didn't know I was going to be here, but you're like, all right, let's put him to work. Come on, man. My job here is done. Foo-foo, don't worry, Sensei. You only need to be by my side. Okay, fair. It's a deal. We will prepare enough fruits and mooncakes for all. Oh, all that sugar, all those calories. You're not eating. Is that what concerns you? Then again, you are an adult. We'll order special snacks to your liking, then, richly flavored and generously topped. Please accept our hospitality is most generous, as anyone who's shared a feast with us can attest. Yay! The senses descend. Isn't there more to the story? Oh, I guess that's just what it's called. I thought there was more to the title. The senses descend. All right, episode 1 done. Now on to episode 2. An unfortunate accident. Oh, I'm so excited. Is this where you got to see her? Not her, but hi. Have you finished reviewing the merchant contract? How about the stage equipment? Let me just do one thing at a time. My head already feels like it's gonna explode. Yeah, same, but we gotta keep going, right? The festival's right around the corner, and we're all short-handed. This was easier when I was only in charge of cooking. It's only once a year. We can get through it. It's tough every year. Prepping a festival is just a ton of work. I heard there's this one academy with festivals all year long. Iyako. Seriously? How do the students there survive? I don't know. They have like one club of like 3 members that do all of it. It's kind of insane. I don't know how they run it, but they do. But also, yeah, you just have an entire committee dedicated to it. There's Rumi. You guys don't know. You guys, if you know, you know. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be awesome. Is everything going well? You two look a bit overwhelmed. But President, no, we're good. This is nothing. Hello, Ovio. I love Rumi. I love what Rumi's about to become. She's so cute. I mean, I love... Okay, let me rephrase that. Hello, Ovio. That's really funny. I love that. That's awesome. No, I think Rumi's awesome. I'm just a big Babu enjoyer, so I'm excited. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. Welcome in. Of course. Well, hang in there. And we can all have a nice long rest when it's over. Yay. Oh, they ran away. Off to work. Boop, boop. Reijo! Woo! I don't know if I'm going to get her today. We'll see. If I get really lucky with Kisaki, I might go for her. I don't think I'm doing Kisaki dupes. I'll star her up over time. I don't know. Probably will, probably won't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how my luck goes. Maybe I'll need to... I don't think I can't pity her. So it might be screwed. I know this festival is good for our revenue, but making us responsible for half the security seems a little petty. Security? I don't... Actually, why are they being the security? Don't they literally have Genryuman? True, but Genryuman only nags us half as much now. It's got its pros and cons. Everything is in the aftermath falls entirely on me. I have the utmost faith in you, Reijo. I guess I'm fine with it, as long as Genryuman executives don't make any issues out of it. Ever since the Red Winter Exchange meeting. I love her faces. Reijo has such funny faces. They're so good. Yes, I know. Let's put that aside for now. What exactly happened at the Peking Opera Performance Hall? Do you happen to know? I don't think Rumi was there. Genryuman only says there was a minor incident. That's all I've gotten out of them. There was a coup! A rumor has it that the Peking Opera Club is on a full-on suspension now. I admit I'm curious about it too, but... Well, that's enough about that. For now, let's just focus on the festival preparations. Reijo wants to know more. Understood, Miss President. Genryuman wants to keep their secrets, and they're gonna stay kept no matter what. Oh no, somebody broke something. Is that Saya? Ah! I don't know why I said it like that. What happened? Did you get hit with a hot grease or something? Is it Saya? Please, please. I know it's coming along. Let it happen. Oh my. What on earth is going on? I've never seen anything like this. What did you... Is it her? Oh my god, what? I didn't know this was happening. What? Screenshot. Look at it. Babu Mob Chans. I didn't know I needed this in my life. I don't know. All of a sudden my body was... Look at... She's so baby. Babu Mobs. Who would have thought? Fan artists. Get on it. Make all the mobs Babus for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. You were fine a second ago. Did you eat something strange? Not at all. I spent all day inspecting the festival site, so I just grabbed some fried rice for lunch. Wait, look at you. You're adorable. Me too? What is going on? Miss President, what do we do? It's like, I don't know how to deal with this. First, let's contact Genryumon, the Eastern Alchemy Society too. Yeah, it's almost like it was Sai's fault. Genryumon? Under the circumstances, yes, we have to. And... oh my god, it's happening. There's a lot of them. Oh, there she is, guys! It's baby Rumi. There she is. Wah. That's me right now, boys. That's me. Look at her. Oh no, she's become a baby. Whoa. Oh no. Huh? What the heck is going on? I love that. I mean, they never explain it because it happened to Shun as well when she became small, but their outfit completely changes. I guess it's not, the sprites are not canon to what's currently happening in the scene. Because if you saw the Mob-chan, her clothes were over and baggy. But yeah, so I guess this isn't canon. She's not wearing this currently. But yeah, it happened with Shun as well. When she got turned small, her clothes changed. What? Say again, are you sure? Acknowledge there's an unknown aging reversal phenomenon. It's centered around the Black Tortoise Promenade right now. Black Tortoise Promenade President Akeshiro Rumi have been quarantined pending investigation. Oh no, no, you can't quarantine the Babu. No. This is supposed to be an isolation room, but it feels more like an interrogation room. I feel like I shouldn't be here. She's so cute. When do you think they were gonna release her? When will they release... I mean, they have to, right? If they make a sprite and they're not a Mob-chan, that has to mean that they're going to release them, right? I think that's what they said. They're gonna release everyone? I don't know if they're gonna release mobs or NPCs, but... surely named characters, right? Maybe not big villains either, like Black Suit and whatnot, but still. Do you have any theories on what could be causing this age reversal phenomenon? No idea. I don't remember eating or drinking anything strange. I didn't go anywhere different. I haven't even handled any suspicious ingredients recently. Look at that smug face. We've been preparing for the Moonlight Festival, and the food has to be certified before they can sell it. So there was nothing out of the ordinary except the Black Tortoise Promenade members suddenly turned into children? I mean, you're already children. You just turned into more children. I don't know. Maybe Rumi's 18. I don't think so. I don't think she's one of them. That's all I know. First the others turned into children, and then me. Oh, so it's more than just her. Look at the big ears. I know, the big ears are so cool. I love that everything shrunk except her ears. It's so funny. She's so cute. We can't believe anything. We can't believe everything those Black Tortoise people say. They'll say anything for the sake of business. But she's physically turned into a Bafu. You can see that. They've got to be hiding something. I guess when it happened to Shun, it was kept a secret. So, yeah, nobody told anyone about that when Shun got turned into a small child. I think not. If the Black Tortoise Promenade were behind this, the President Rumi would have found a way to stay safe first. A plot in which the person behind it is the most to lose. Few strategies are ever that desperate. That's... I see. Understood, Madam President. Now please continue. Right. From what they've seen so far, the phenomenon has sort of a ripple effect, like a contagion. The investigators on site are calling it Tyke syndrome. Man. This Tyke syndrome seems to have begun spreading from the Black Tortoise Promenade to the rest of Shanhaijing. Oh no. I mean, this is where that one game, Duet Night Abyss, is that the game that's coming out? And their literal continent of babus. This is where they got the idea from. I see. Do you know how it spreads yet? Not yet. All we know is where it started and who transformed first. So far, no one observed any symptoms other than aging reversal. Also, the students of the Disciplinary Support Department, Plum Blossom Garden, have not been affected. Well, because they're already... We're already in. I think it's a kindergarten. I don't think you can go any further back. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't want to think about that. All right, good information. So, Distribute protective equipment to Genryuman members at the scene and on the double. Enjoy your ads that are coming in a couple minutes. I hope you have some good ones. They're entertaining. At the same time, conduct an epidemiological, I have no idea, as quickly as possible. Restrict access to the Black Tortoise Promenade Street until we have results for the study. Those are official orders from Ryuge Kisaki, president of Genryuman. Yes, at your command. Bye. Mina, it seems I need your strength again. Would you go provide assistance at the scene? Huh? Don't worry, Madam President. I won't let you down. Well, that's fun. Phew. Did you really need to send Mina? You just want to go become small again. I bet you do. On practical level, not so much. But she's a symbol too. She represents the strength of Genryuman. Her being there will send everyone a message. What message, you ask? Nothing grandiose per se. Just that, no matter what happens in Shanhaijing, President of Genryuman will always be ready to help. The fact that you have to send that message sounds like a problem in itself. Is that how you feel? Fufu, thank you for your candor, Sensei. In the past, I might not have had to make such an effort, but... Well, we're no longer in the past. Necessities have changed. Should I go and help at the scene, too? You? No, I don't think I can recommend that. What, you don't want to see me turn into a small child? I bet you do. I bet you do. Why not, you ask? Well, this is speculative on my part, but given the circumstances, they might not welcome you there. Oh, interesting. I feel like most people accept me. But they are isolationists, so if there were any, what do you call it, region? I don't know what they call them. Sectors? Districts? Districts. If there were any district to not accept me, it would be Shanhaijing. Things sure are crazy right now. Yeah, the Black Tortoise Promenade Street's restricted. Supposedly, you need a Genryuman pass just to get in. And then, even if you have it, the shops are mostly closed. That's a shame. I really like the Mapu tofu they sell there. But are we going to be okay? What do you mean? Well, with that whole Tyke syndrome. I mean, Genryuman says it just turns you into children, nothing else, but... I mean, that's pretty much... That's it. I'd be like... There is no what other thing could be worse. It's crazy that they say it just turns you into a child. That's kind of crazy. What do you mean it just? That's a crazy thing for it to happen. What do you mean it just turns you into a child? That's the craziest part. Even though it would make things a lot harder. That's very true. Supposedly Black Tortoise Promenade Street is where the whole thing first started. You think maybe outsiders brought it over? Wouldn't be their first incident lately. You think I brought... Okay, you know what? You know what? In their defense, if there were anyone to bring this, I guess it would be Sensei. It would be me. It would be me. I would probably have done it. I didn't. I did not do it. But it's something that I would have done. But I didn't do it. But I would have. Also, welcome back from ads. I hope they were fun. Hope you had something interesting to watch. Hope you didn't buy it, though. I don't know. Plenty of outside students go in and out of the Black Tortoise Promenade, so it's possible something could have happened there. Is the Moonlight Festival going to be okay? If we let more outsiders, we could have more problems. Plus, there's Shale Sensei over at Rikagaku, also an outsider. Well, I'm sure Madam will do something about it. I heard Executive Officer Mina's already at the scene. That does make me feel better. And just because it happened at the Black Tortoise Promenade, we don't know if they caused it. They're still investigating that. But if it wasn't Black Tortoise Promenade, then it must have been... me? Oh, I swear I didn't do it this time. Even the last time I didn't do it. Wait, this is unfair. The Eastern Alchemy Society has nothing to do with this. Uh-huh. You invented it. Even if you didn't deploy it, you invented it. That means you gave it to someone or someone stole it from you. Oh, no, she did have a spy on the inside. I forgot. She did have a spy. Never mind. Carry on. I mean, it's still, but rip. It's just a witness interview, so please come with us, President Saya. Since you and the Eastern Alchemy Society are under suspicion, we have no choice. We ask you for your understanding. Among the Shanhaijing students, the consensus is that the Black Tortoise Promenade aren't responsible. The Eastern Alchemy Society must be. I mean, they are at least somewhat responsible. They made the potion. Regardless if they deployed it, they are still somewhat responsible. Even if someone didn't steal it from them, they still made it, so it's somehow... not fully, but it does partially fall on them. And I'm telling you, that's not true. The Eastern Alchemy Society... It's an Ezra! How are you doing? Welcome in. It's good to see ya. We're playing an awesome game. D2 there, that's funny. I like the way you wrote that. That's two funny ways to say hello today. First we have hello Vio, now we have hey 2 there. That's really funny. How are you doing, Ezra? It's good to see ya. But wait, I gave Instructor Shun that info on the rejuvenation elixir. Did that get leaked somehow? Probably. Just a shot in the dark, but is this about the skin cream the Eastern Alchemy Society made? The Eastern Alchemy Society made skin cream? This is the first I'm hearing about it. It's the weekend. Yes, I'm so excited for the weekend. It's been a long week for me. Long week. I hope you're doing good, though. Unrelated, but intriguing. Maybe you could give us a sample later. No! Do not use the cream. Maybe you could let me skip the witness interview. No. I said unrelated. I figured as much, but still. Ugh. I suppose when something happens on a pathological or pharmaceutical level, it's only natural to blame the Eastern Alchemy Society. I mean, you created it. It does make sense, but still unfair. I really didn't do anything this time. This time? Oh no. Oh no, they didn't know about the other time. I mean, never. I misspoke. No, you didn't. Well, again, this is just a witness interview. For now, but it could turn into an interrogation. I can't completely deny that possibility. It's all up to Genryuman. Oh, man. I have an interim report for you, Madam President. Eastern Alchemy Society President Sai is cooperating with the investigation, but we haven't had any useful testimony yet. Why that child holding a radioactive grenade? Don't worry about it. It's fine. She's an alchemist. She's an alchemist. It's just normal stuff. Very normal stuff. Saya makes a lot of things, Azra. You're going to find out. She makes a lot of interesting things. Currently, we're investigating a device or a potion that made you turn into a child. Now, granted, she made it. She did not deploy it this time. I trust her on that, but she did help invent it, even though it might have been on accident. What do you mean by yet? Well, we having participated in the questioning, I have a feeling that... yeah, very normal stuff here. Very normal stuff. President Saya is withholding something. Don't worry about it. I don't want to talk about what happened last time. It was really fun, though. She didn't seem completely surprised when we mentioned the aging reversal phenomenon in Shanhaijing. She didn't deny knowing about it. Interesting. Despite her appearance, Saya is not a skilled liar. What is it, Sensei? Do you have a hunch? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Listen, okay? No, it's nothing at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if you say so, Sensei, I'll trust you. No! She doesn't trust me at all. And if you are hiding something, I'm sure you have a good reason for doing so. Thank you, Kisaki. You're the best. I love you, Kisaki. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you privately sometime. Very well. Please continue your report. Mina's like, I don't trust him. What are you talking about? Right. Besides everything else, there appears to be an unsettling rumor spreading among the Shanhaijing students. Well, one would expect settling rumors to be spreading on this particular moment, but I'm assuming there's a good reason for including this in your report. Yes, so the rumor is... Hmm? Why don't I get to know the rumor? I want to know the rumor. This is their way of getting me to tell them what they wanted to know. I feel left out, now I need to tell them. Hey, did you hear the rumor? There's so many rumors going around these days. Which one? The one about how the Eastern Alchemy Society president is back? Oh, about Kai. Okay. I don't know why she needed to whisper that. All three of us knew about Kai. Oh, you mean Yakushi Saya? Is she back from a trip or something? No, not her. I mean the one before Saya. There was someone else before her? I only heard it in passing, but I think she was called the Monkey of... Why did they call her a monkey, dude? No wonder she got so mad. You called her a monkey. You can't call someone a monkey of the senses and expect them not to turn out to be evil. What were you guys? There's no way. That's got to be a misheard rumor. They did not call her the monkey of senses. You did not call her the monkey of senses. She was one of the 7 prisoners. Huh? Our school had one of the 7 prisoners? That's what I hear. She was originally the president of the Eastern Alchemy Society, but then she got expelled. I never heard about any of this. So what was her name? The way I heard it, Shintani Kai. I've seriously never heard of her. Supposedly some of the 3rd year students know about her. Well, she is a 3rd year, so... Is that so? Yes, people are talking. Not many yet, but there are. It would be difficult for an expelled student to return without any formal process. Doubly so for Shintani Kai. However, for the students who remember her name, well, it's going to be quite an issue. If the rumor is false, we'll need to silence it. Understood, Madam President. No, don't do anything yet. No, let me not yet. I didn't tell you how to silence it. Phew. Something I don't understand. What is it, Sensei? Oh, is it about Shintani Kai? What if I told you there's nothing I can tell you about her? Oh, you're sure I've got a good reason? Or, oh, you're sure I have a good reason if I'm hiding something? Fufu, I suppose you've earned the right to throw it back at me. Yay! Fine, we'll both spill what happened now that we're alone. Hello, Izza. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're having a good time. It's good to see you, bud. Please, give me a little time, Sensei. Just a little time. Not because I don't trust you, Sensei. This is my own issue. Yeah, but I can help. He's throwing it back. Ezra! This is not the time. But also, yes, 100%. I agree. And an issue pertaining to Shun Haijing's past. Interesting. Interesting. To be continued. All right, episode 3. How many are there? Oh, there's so many, dude. We're going to be here all night. Episode 3. How to deal with rumors. This is supposed to be a short little test stream to say hi, I'm back. It's going to be like super long. Ah, Sensei, over here. I'm glad you called for me, Reijo. I'm happy to hear you say that. You've been here to the Peach Blossom Spring a few times before, right? But not in this tea house, right in the heart of it. This is where members discuss matters pertaining to the Black Tortoise Promenade. No wonder the atmosphere feels a bit different. Yes, this room is soundproofed, so our conversation can't leak out. Not like my office. My office is definitely not soundproofed. I have to ask my parents to see if I'm screaming below them. What's so secret, you ask? Well, as you know, access to the Black Tortoise Promenade is currently restricted. On top of that, the president has turned into a child and is under quarantine. So the responsibility for the Black Tortoise Promenade falls on me. Wait, why you? I'm surprised there's no one more senior than you, because you don't seem that high up. I mean, you seem nice and helpful, but I didn't think you were that high up. It's quite a burden. In fact, it's giving me stomach aches, and I'm losing sleep. There's a silver lining. It's the Black Tortoise Promenade. is essentially shut down right now. So there isn't much to manage. Sounds like that barely qualifies as silver lining. It doesn't really. I just wanted to make light of a bad situation. In any case, the reason I asked you to see Sensei is so I could share a rumor that's been circulating here in Shanhaijing. I understand, of course, you're here as a guest of Gen Ryuman, but I wasn't sure they'd share this with you. You've been speaking with them, yes? Whatever they decided to tell you, I thought you should hear it from a different perspective. Okay, that's cool. That sounds pretty serious. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dramatic, but given the situation... There are whispers about a certain expelled student, Shintani Kai. Oh, how did you know the name? They just told me. I told Reijo about the conversation I had with Kisaki. Glad we're good at keeping secrets from people. I see, so the president... Yes, rumblings about Shintani Kai have been spreading in the streets, mostly among the third-year students. Emphasis on among the third-year students. The first and second-year students don't know much about her, or else they think it's all exaggerated. And building off that, there have been other more ominous rumors, including some related to the exchange meeting. You want me to be more specific? All right, so here we go. I wonder what happened to Kaguya. They say she went to self-reflect, but I also heard that she was taken away for being too frank. I think she's fine. I don't think she's like in prison. If Shintani Kai is really back, the president might have been involved. She was expelled and she's one of the 7 prisoners. Well, that much I know. There's no way she could have come back to Shanhaijing without any conditions. There wasn't. But wasn't it the president who expelled Shintani Kai in the first place? There might have been something to that. Is Shanhaijing gonna be okay? Yeah, it'll be fine. It's fine. Can we trust Gen Ryuman and the president? Why are you talking like this is the end of an anime episode, Reijo? Will Shanhaijing be safe? Can we trust Gen Ryuman? Can we trust the president? Tune in next week. The thrilling conclusion. Nah, we're gonna keep going right now. Here's what I've gathered so far. To summarize, the upperclassmen have been increasingly anxious about Gen Ryuman. Of course, the Black Tortoise Promenade and Gen Ryuman don't have the best relationship. That's an undeniable fact. Still, the Promenade's commercial activities are only possible because Gen Ryuman exists. I'm aware that all codes and standards, they petty interference. Oop, we got disgust, Reijo. Even more disgust, Reijo. Constant complaints about violating traditions or disregarding the pride of Shanhaijing gets to be too much. Breathe. Sorry, that was a tangent. Things are bound to escalate as the Moonlight Festival gets closer. What's the Moonlight Festival have to do with it? How much do you know about the festival, Sensei? I don't know anything. Wow. I see. A season to pray for prosperity and share food with one another. Yes, that's how most people see it. God, this is really exposition Reijo moment. Thank you. But there are other aspects, things less talked about. For instance, the story of the sage who departed for the moon and came back around the date of the festival. A sage? As in someone who through repeated practice or study attained enlightenment and became someone special. Part of the Moonlight Festival's purpose is to honor that sage. Legend has it, the sage still visits our world from the moon and surveys the land before they leave it again. And the sage's visit supposedly causes strange incidents. Yes, some do believe that's what's happening in Shanhaijing right now. It's all because of that. Me? I usually just think of it as a superstition or folklore, but with the situation as it is, it does give me pause. After hearing from Reijo about the circulating rumors, I headed to Gen Ryuman. Oh, that's a lot of people talking. The Genryumon meeting was in complete chaos. We've restricted access to Black Tortoise Promenade Street, but Tyke syndrome is still spreading. We need to take additional measures. Like what? We're having trouble with the epidemiology. Epidemiological. I'm not going to pretend I know how to say that. We don't know how it spreads yet. The personnel on the scene can only do so much. We need a border plan. Well, we have found out one thing. Patients with the Tyke syndrome become much less contagious after the first 3 days. But we can't track the symptom history of every patient and provide for their care. We don't have the manpower to do that. I mean, do they need care? I remember when it happened to Shun, she sort of acted like a child, but she was still conscious, you know, of her like older self, you know? They're just in a smaller body. It did take over a little bit, but please, madam, holding the Moonlight Festival now might not be... Ooh. Watch your mouth. Remember who you're talking to. I think Mina's probably going to end up disagreeing with her, which I think that's good. I think Kisaki's going to be proud of her for thinking for herself. I'm interested. I don't know if that's going to happen. No, it's okay. Now is the time to hear everyone out. Given the circumstances, the urgency everyone is feeling is more than understandable. I'm out of tea. Please continue. Right. Well, on top of all that, it's not just the disease that's spreading, it's the rumors. They just won't settle down. Probably because you haven't made a statement. And when you don't make statements, people speculate. So you should at least make a statement. Yes, people are going to disagree with the statement, but it's considerably lower the amount of rumors if you give a statement. Even if you say we don't know what's happening. I wouldn't worry about that, except those rumors... Or I wouldn't worry about that, except those rumors are convincing people that Genryumon is losing its grip. People are gossiping about the Peking Opera Club in isolation, and about the whereabouts of Kaguya. Genryumon's authority looks like it's weakening all over. People pretend to follow orders when they're being watched, but as soon as they're out of sight... Is that right? That certainly is a problem. How do you suggest we proceed? I think she was genuinely asking, but they're going to be like, oh, wow, screw you. This is going to be hard to say, but... Oh, no, they do have an option. Okay. It's okay. Please speak freely. We want to keep our outsiders away from the Moonlight Festival. That's just how it is, Officer Mina. A lot of our students believe that the outsiders are responsible for the whole mess. If more outsiders were come to them for the festival, we could lose all control at the scene. Of course, we could hold the festival just as usual. Just act like there aren't any problems, but... The cat is already out of the bag, so to speak. We won't solve this problem by ignoring it. We do need a plan. Madam President... Well, that's... Were you going to say something else? No, that was it. We're glad you understand, but... I do understand. I know exactly what you mean. Think. For this year's Moonlight Festival, outside students' access is hereby restricted. Madam. Black Tortoise Promenade Street will stay on lockdown. However, no student will be held in quarantine for longer than 3 days. I mean, we should still probably... Whatever. Okay. ... Mina actually wants to open with outsiders. Okay, interesting. As for the rumors, we need to deal firmly with the misinformation. But some of those rumors could be true to an extent. From this moment on, security and searches within Shanhaijing will be strengthened. Those are official orders from Ryuge Kisaki, President of Genryumon. Yes, madam. We will announce and implement your orders right away. Okay. Are you sure, Madam President? I like it. I like Mina. She's coming out of her shell. Yes, what's important right now is to listen to those voices from the scene. ... I should inspect the site as well. Mina, make preparations. No, I don't think that's a good idea, Madam President. Is that your personal opinion as Kanoe Mina, or as the executive officer? Ooh. Think thong. I'm speaking as... I'm imploring you as the executive officer. Aww. Please put your faith in us, Genryuman, a little longer. But we need Kiki to exist. All right. Very well. I will return to my office. Please inform me of any new developments without delay. Yes, Madam President. Off she goes. That went well. Wow. You did good, Mina. Yeah, you did good. I'm really proud of her. All in a day's work for the executive officer of Genryuman. Yeah, you're so cool, Mina. You did such a good job. I'm so proud of you. Still quite impressive under the circumstances. Oh, yeah? Well, Sensei, your praise isn't what I'm after. Oh, come on. Come on. It's okay. You deserve praise. You don't get it too often. I'm here to carry out my duties in a cool-headed, hard-boiled way. We haven't had Mina in her normal... You know, she's been too stressed with work, so I'm glad she's able to calm down just a little bit. I'm going to be back in my room for a bit. But it's not because I'm tired or need a break or anything like that. You can go take a break. It's fine. Of course not, you say? You really get me. Well then, if you'll excuse me for a bit. What? Come to think of it, Sensei, you're an outsider too. So that means... Where am I going with this? Well, you should be discreet and stay out of sight for a bit. For example, you wouldn't want to talk with someone for longer than you need to. Oh, thank you, Saribot. Recklessly going along with the president's suggestion to go out there ourselves. Makes sense with things being so unstable. I'll try to lay low, but that might be impossible. I feel bad asking you to do that. Still, we can't just ignore the circumstances here. You get that, and you think you should go rest? I should go rest? Didn't I tell you? I don't need to rest. I'm not tired. Sure you're not. Why are you trying to shoo me away, Sensei? You really don't have to. I just... Go away. Go. Get out of here. The club room grew quiet all of a sudden. And I take a seat in the big chair. I'm like, I'm the president of Genryuman now. I considered calling someone, but remembered what Mina said, so I decided to restrain myself. We're just like vibing on the couch. Come to think of it. So far, no one observed any symptoms other than the aging reversal. Also, the students of the Disciplinary Support Department, Plum Blossom Garden, have not been affected. I'm sure they have all been affected. It's just Kokona and the others are too young to be affected. Except Shun. I bet Shun's affected. She's like, nah. He's like, I know Shun is affected. Don't lie to me. Well, we have found out about one thing. Patients with Tyke syndrome become much less contagious after the first 3 days. Does that mean... Runs over to Shun. Yay! It's time for Shun. Suddenly, the face of a student came to mind. Remembering Mina's request to refrain from unnecessary conversations, I decided to use Momo Talk. Hi, Shun. Are you a Babu right now? D. Oh, Sensei, what a surprise to get a Momo Talk message from you. I bet it's a good omen. I heard you're in Shun Hyjing at the moment. Still, you waited all this time to talk to me. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I've had to be careful since I got here. Careful? About what? Oh, do they just not know? They've just been locked in teaching class this whole time? I brought Shun up to speed. ... I see, that sounds like a lot. Oh, so right now she's not in Babu form. I have an idea though. Can you give me a minute? You know what? It's lucky you messaged me. Huh? What do you mean? I'm gonna give our kindergartners shotguns and we're gonna take back the city. You'll find out. Are you gonna... Yo, we told her and she's like, oh, hell yes. I'm gonna turn myself into a child again. Let's go. Why do we have big text? I haven't seen that before. Shun. Oh my god, Shun. Hi, Sensei. Hi, Shunling. Hello. I knew it. I shouldn't have told you. I knew you couldn't resist. You're like, ah, yes. Give me a moment. Whoa. Shoot. I mean, Shunling. That's right, Sensei. It's your Shunling. Hello. How did I get in? Even Genryumon step aside for the Plum Blossom Garden students. Oh, so you just said you're a student? Classic. Your look says, but you're not a Plum Blossom Garden student. Yep, she read my mind. But don't worry about that. When you see an opening, take it. How did I turn into a child? Well, I caught Tyke syndrome. Oh no! She's like, oh no, I caught Tyke syndrome. No, not again. So if you've missed out, this happened to Shun before. In fact, I think this kicked off basically all the Sean Haijing's story. Don't worry, Kokono hasn't caught me yet. The other Plum Blossom Garden students don't suspect anything. Yeah, Kokono hasn't been like, why do we have another student? And where did Shun go? Besides, it feels nice to be a child. My shoulders aren't as stiff anymore. My chest isn't heavy. My whole body feels so much lighter. You're too comfortable with this. Wait, there's no time for this. I'm here to help the president. How exactly? Well... Look at that little cat mouth. Hi, Kisaki. Are you truly Instructor Shun? Yeah, it's... I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I am, Madam President. You already had me go through the verification process. Yeah, I certainly did. Still, it's hard to believe. How should I say this? Your personality is quite different from the third-year student we know. I don't know what you mean. I'm just myself. Teehee. Well, we can put that aside. One might say you and I have another secret to share now. Oh, how very true. But don't feel too burdened by it. I know I won't. Indeed, on a separate topic. I appreciate you offering to help. What are you planning exactly? Well... You're the one who... Yes. Guys, it's time for Kiki. Is that a Plum Blossom Garden uniform? It's Kiki time. That's right. Well, it's the recommended uniform. Not all students wear it. But if you do, you can pass as a Plum Blossom Garden student yourself. To what end? Oh. I think you'll figure it out. Foo-foo. She figured it out? I see. Since Plum Blossom Garden students aren't affected by Tyke syndrome, if I look like one of them, I can investigate the scene without anyone suspecting anything. You said it, not me. It would be funny if she did get affected, but because she's so small, nothing changed. So she's actually been affected by it this whole time, but just has no idea. I don't think she's that short, but still. I mean, she is short, but not that short. So that is still you in there. Big or small, you're the same on the inside. Well, yeah, it's Shun. Guys, are we ready for Kiki? Such babies. So many babies. I can't. There she is. Well, this certainly is a look. It's a beautiful look. Wow, I never knew you'd look... I knew you'd look great. Sensei is like, oh man, I can't. I'm gonna explode. He's me for real, guys. What's wrong, Sensei? Huh? Yeah. Do you think this looks awkward? Not awkward, actually. It's the complete opposite. It's beautiful. She's so pretty. I just realized maybe explode was the wrong word. I shouldn't have said... I didn't mean it like that. I did not mean it like that. I meant like... I hate what I said. Excuse me for a moment. Please forget what I said. I was using that in a completely different way. I'm gonna get canceled, man. I feel so dumb. Whatever. Trying to explain himself. Listen, it was an accident, I swear. Man, it's Jover. E2 canceled. Foo-foo, is that so? But I'm not finished. This isn't a perfect disguise just yet. What's left, you ask? Something important. Something very, very important. Oh, what is she gonna do? She's gonna hold my hand. Hi, Sensei, my name is Kiki. We will be touring around Shanhaijing now. What? She's been waiting to act like this forever. She can finally act like herself. She doesn't have to be a stoic president. Yes, Kiki. We shall go touring Shanhaijing with Sensei, who is our temporary chaperone for Plum Blossom Garden. Wow. Wahoo! You guys are gonna kill me. Pass out. Yes! 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 Ah, I'm gonna cry. What? My soul has left my body. No, Sensei's fainted from shock. Was it too drastic? Or personality change? No. First push-ups in the new office. Alrighty, let's do it. Now you get to hear how weirdly echoey the room is. So. Alright, do push-ups, right? We got some push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh. Man, that last one. Oh, that last one killed me. I haven't had to do push-ups in like months. That's how long it's been since someone redeemed that. That was rough, dude. Whew. Well, thank you for the push-up redeem. I appreciate it. I am awake, alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic, or whatever. Was it too drastic of a person? No, it was perfect, Kiki. Never change. It is your job, and I appreciate it. But today, Kiki is the real Kiki. Yay. Absolutely. Come on, Sensei, get up. The children are the future of Shanhaijing. Passes out again. I don't know if I could survive in real life if this happened. So with Kiki and Shunling, well, I tried to valiantly hold my sanity not to break down from the cognitive dissonance. Oh, man. Oh, man. The tour of Shanhaijing began. I'm so pumped that this really serious story about Shanhaijing dying is just about this. One adult, many children. I only have 2 hands, guys. I can't hold everyone's hand, so we're gonna have to get some, you know, those like backpacks like that you put with leashes so the kids can't run away. We need one of those. The park is usually filled with students, but now there's no one here. I feel it's desolate. There's no sign of the Peckering Opera Club members who used to practice here, or the students who would chat over tonghulu or mango waffles. Oh, but there's one food stand here, still here. Let's eat something, Sensei. I've got a craving for egg. Guys, we're on a mission here. Me too. I'll brush my teeth really good. Oh my god, dude, Kisaki has been like, literally, she's been holding this in her whole life. And she's like, I can do this. She's just having a time. She's been waiting for a moment to do this. Yeah, okay. Sensei's like walking down the road, like trying not to die. Thank you. You guys keep doing this. I'm gonna keep passing out. Sensei, did you know? They started selling banji here at the Peach Blossom Garden. Uyashi, indeed. Hello, Shizu. How are you doing? Welcome. We just turned her into Kiki. Now we have Shunling. I'm dying over here. My heart is gonna explode. It's gonna cardiac arrest in a couple minutes here. Third year girls try to avoid it because it goes against tradition, but once you try it, you've got to have another one. What's banji? I've never heard of it. A banji is... It's chilled fruit cream cake with fresh cream and fruits inside a thin crust. Mango's the most famous, but you can fill it with whatever you like. Green tea, chocolate, strawberries, whatever. Oh, that sounds delicious. I really want to try it, Sensei. What's that thing where like it's called like having a little or something? I've heard some people, I know one person who has it, where it's like you act, it's like a personality, I don't want to say disorder, but a personality quirk where you kind of dissociate to like acting like a child. I feel like this is what Kiki has, and she's just been suppressing it for a long time. But you didn't you just have an egg tart? And they start crying. Do they have a crying emote? Pretty please. Oh my god, I cry. I cry. Wah. Wah. I can't say no to you guys. Okay, we'll get you whatever you want. It goes great with strong green tea. The green tea balances out the richness of the fruits and creams, so you can take a bite with each clean plate. Palate. Can we please, pretty please? I hate you both, but I love you both. All right. Yay, thank you. Kiki likes Sensei the best. Passes out. What's wrong? You almost did a spit take. Oh man. Sensei, you can't do that. You're an adult. You should watch your manners in a public place. I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay. All of his responses have been like 2 words because he just can't contain himself. He's like, oh my god. This is illegal. They're so cute. It should be illegal. You've been eating a lot. We should try to walk it off. Great idea. Don't we have a job to do? I thought we did this for a reason. And this is the perfect place for it. It's always so calm. And if we're lucky, we'll meet a panda. Hey, over there. You just have wild pandas? That sounds really dangerous. Right? Am I crazy for thinking that? I feel like having a wild panda is pretty dangerous. I was just gonna say, wouldn't that be dangerous? Pandas are bears, you know. It's okay. The pandas here are used to people. They enjoy being near them. I'm sure they do. The ones that live on this side enjoy bamboo shoots. So if you pick one and hand it to them. Poo. Bee. Look, he's eating it. Yeah, that poo bee. That's my favorite panda noise. Poo bee. Makes sense to me. Ooh, I want to try. Okay, but don't get too close. Okay. Everyone? There's just the 2 of them. I am back. Phew, what an incredible, satisfying day. Really? I'm so glad. Kokono's like, where do all these children keep coming from? We don't have this many kids on the roster. Who are you? Where do you keep coming from? How about you, Sensei? Well, that was as long as the students enjoyed it. We're more like Plum Blossom Garden children than actual students. But aren't they students, though, right? Kindergartners are still students. Even pre-K is a student. Right? And as long as the children enjoy it. I guess maybe not. Maybe it's like just a daycare. I thought it was pre-K, but I guess it's a daycare. They are the new exchange students. Yeah, of course. Even right after they said we're not accepting outsiders. We just accept these 2 children. It's fine. Oh, man. What's with that face? You look so distant. You've reached enlightenment or something? I have. I've reached a new level of enlightenment. Oh, it's nothing. I don't have to worry about it. Really? You don't. You should not worry about it. Hi, Coconut. I have found these children. They were always a part of your school. Yep, they were always here. It's always been them. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Sensei, welcome to Plum Blossom Garden. I heard you played with the children today. You must be exhausted. Hi, it's been a while. Oh, and who's that next to you? Her name's Kiki. She recently transferred here. Shun recommended her. Oh my god. Quick on your feet. Yeah, but who recommended you? Hello, Instructor Coconut. My name is Kiki. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, she called her instructor. She's easily like, I don't care how you got here. You called me instructor. You're the best. You see that, Sensei? I am a bona fide instructor. Uh-huh. Good job. You're smiling at me all of a sudden, and why are you patting my head? I was just gonna say she deserves a head pat. What? You say good to know that the world's still functioning properly? What do you mean by that? I don't think Coconut could really be any smaller. I guess she could. I'm gonna go look for Shun. Over that way. I'll come with you. Yeah, guy. Wait, Shun is... I don't know what happened to Shun. Where is Shun today? I don't know. I don't know where you're asking me. I don't know where she is. I don't know who is Shun, actually. I've never heard of her. I'll go help find her. Sensei, that's kind of you to offer, but you don't really have to. Is this something you have to do? You're saying a lot of confusing things today. Don't worry about it. All right, I'll leave it to you. I have to go take care of the other children. Which I can do as the Plum Blossom Garden instructor. No trouble at all. And then you realize she's taking care of like 20 kids, dude. Dude, when I substitute taught, the biggest class I had was about, I think, 20 kindergartners. That was hard. She's 11. I am much older than that. I can't imagine how on earth she's dealing with this. How are those kids not dead? Either Kokona is insanely good and they just play her for jokes, or those kids are just dying inside. We almost got caught. Kokona's got a good sense about these sort of things. So then she's going to be like, did Sensei take those kids out late at night? Come on. Guys, you're not making me look good. At least we've achieved our intended goal of covertly investigating Sean Haijing. Well done, everyone. You just had a play date. How do you think it went, madam? How should I say this? I had fun. I want to do it again. Kisaki. Oh, hey, you want to join our group, our ragtag group of children? Huh? Oh, hello. My name is Kiki. I just transferred here, so I don't know many people. What's your name? She's like, dude, I was affected. You look the same. Ruby's like, are you an idiot? She's like, I'm not buying this at all. She's seeing Sensei. She's like, did you make her do this? Yeah, no, she's not fooled. Kisaki, what are you doing? Don't worry about it, all right? We're having fun. So like I said, I'm Kiki. Okay. This is all a bit too much. ... I guess there's no fooling you. Also, big ears. She's back. Can someone explain? Kisaki? Sensei? I don't want to explain, but I really should. Let's take this someplace else first. Now I have 3 following me around. She's so pretty, though. I love the baby Rumi. She's so cute. Okay, I've checked that there's no one around, and our voices shouldn't carry too far. And even if someone does see us, they'll just think the Plum Blossom Garden children are at the park with their instructor. I'm totally an instructor. So come out with it already, Kisaki. What are you up to? It's nothing to worry about. I'm just fulfilling my dream. We simply chose an outfit that happened to fit our needs here. Oh, so you're spying, I see. I'm aware that you spy, you know. Of course she knows. But why the whole Kiki business? I think something just awoken with her. She was like, I'm going to become Kiki. Well, a covert investigation outfit must take into consideration the timing, the situation, the surrounding circumstances. Okay, if you say so. I'm reminded of the time you snuck in with the Black Tortoise Promenade disguise. Of course, you remember that. Visually, that disguise was perfect. Everything was going right. And then you tried to cook. That was bound to give you away. Hee hee. We have ads soon. Rest in peace. Be glad I was the one who caught you. If someone else had figured it out, you'd had a political problem on your hands. And I've paid that debt in full. I know. Just reminiscing. I want to see that. Probably wouldn't have been that funny, though. Just pretty standard. Right, so what are you up to exactly? Me? Well, since the Moonlight Festival might not be held this year, I wanted to make sure the Plum Blossom Garden children all got mooncakes. Oh, that's nice of you. Would you like one? I have a few left. Mooncake? I've missed those. Thank you. I really appreciate it. How about you, Sensei? The mooncakes from the Black Tortoise Promenade are a local specialty. In that case, I can't refuse. Alright, we have ads soon, so I hope you have some good ones. Enjoy them and let me know what you got when you're out of them. Bye-byes. As I took a bite of the mooncake, a rich and savory flavor filled my mouth. For some time, all was quiet. We shared the snacks. This reminds me of the days gone by. Remember when we shared the very first mooncakes we made together? Ugh, you still remember that? We used egg yolks, walnuts, and red bean paste. You need to learn to let go of the past. It was just so intense. The red bean paste tasted slightly burnt, the egg yolk was half cooked, and the walnuts were so broken apart there was no crunch. Kisaki, you were the one who pressed the mooncakes into the mold. Yes, and that's why they were crumbled mush. They barely qualified as mooncakes at all. Well, you can't expect it to be perfect the first time. It's all part of the process. Very true, but still. No matter how much time passes, I still remember those mooncakes. That was right around the time I set my goal to become a chef. Would you say you've achieved that? I mean, she's literally a chef, so yeah. I'm not sure. I guess I did, kind of. What about you, Kisaki? Me? Hard to say. You remember, I never wanted to be a president. Well, you've made a good one. Well, that's nice of her to say that. And I say that as my whole street goes into the red from all your restrictions. Passive-aggressive much? I'm so sorry. I don't even have words. No, I wasn't looking for an apology, not a serious one. The truth is, we all had some operating funds saved up, and most people understand you're doing what you have to do, more importantly. And after everything that's been going on in the promenade, the members really don't have much right to complain. Still, it's not going to be easy trying to calm the kids down later. I can only imagine. Well, I'm sure you have it harder. Just stay determined like always, and I'm sure you'll work it out. Stay determined. What's up? You were determined when we started out. I'm not sure I ever was. Well, even so, you'll still work this out. I do kind of like that. I know there's that phrase that, like, the best leaders are people who didn't want to be leaders, but it was, like, forced upon them. And that kind of sucks, but also it usually does bring out the best leaders. Not to say that people who want to be leaders are bad leaders, but a lot of times the best leaders are people who are just good people who don't really want leadership. And it's just given to them. They're like, well, this is yours. So it kind of makes sense that Kisaki's a good leader here. But I don't know. It goes both ways. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. What do you mean, Sensei? If you had been determined, you'd have a problem now. If you were never determined, then you haven't lost it. So you're saying I can't lose something I never had? Phew. I suppose that does make sense. That's a whole other way to look at it. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hope you had some entertaining ones. Let me know how they went. So, what's your honest opinion about how I've been handling things so far? I know you're doing your best. I see. And sometimes just doing the best doesn't get the job done. The Black Tortoise Promenade has a similar saying. Cooking hard doesn't matter if the food isn't good. That's true. Right. That's just the same meaning. Just like how the Eastern Alchemy Society always puts in so much effort. I would tease Saya too much. Oh, I will, dude. After all the crap she does and she screws with me, 100% she deserves that. I wasn't trying to single out Saya, but there was that other problem before. Hold on, the Eastern Alchemy Society? It's fine. Yes, people are talking, not many yet, but they are. It's lore time. The head of the Eastern Alchemy Society is missing. Ooh. Eastern Alchemy Society President Sai is cooperating with the investigation. We haven't found a useful testimony yet. The assumption is that the Tyke syndrome is related to the Eastern Alchemy Society, and that would mean static. I don't know why they keep doing static. It's not like a horror game, and it's not like... Unless Kisaki's a CRT TV. She's not actually a human. She's just a TV waifu moment. But wait, this is unfair. The Eastern Alchemy Society has nothing to do with this. Let me think about this from a different perspective. I wanted to return to Shanhaijing. It would have been difficult for an expelled student to return without any formal process. Doubly for Shintani Kai. What is it? What's wrong, Kisaki? That's what I was missing. The Eastern Alchemy Society is in danger. The Eastern Alchemy Society? Why there? I mean, she was the president, so she's going back. Mina! Go kill everyone in the Eastern Alchemy. No, I'm kidding. Madam President, what is it? Mina, we need a recon at the Eastern Alchemy Society right now. Why are you wearing preschooler clothes? Don't worry about it. I was just about to tell you, the Eastern Alchemy Society just sent us an urgent message. I think there is a battle here. I'm going to skip it. I do think we see her. But yeah, so there is a battle here. I think we see Kai. I'm not sure. I'm skipping all the battles for time's sake, but yeah. What the? I'm so dizzy, I can barely breathe. It's the spy. It's the traitor. Traitor! Rest for a bit. This fragrance won't kill you. Cue the scene from The Force Awakens. Traitor! Dude, that guy has a crazy backstory. This random stormtrooper who screams traitor. Dude, there were so many backstories for the stormtroopers that were cut. Would have been awesome. So this was your plan for a comeback. And while Sai is away, you sneaky little... Boom! Dead. Bye-bye. The mountains and rivers remain, yet the people are nowhere to be found. The streets are empty, and not the slightest whisper to be heard. Oh, so she had them shut down the street so she could enter alone. But I mean, they still had guards, right? Hee 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 hee. I don't have an evil laugh in me, I'm sorry. Everything is ready. Shanhaijing Eastern Alchemy Society. I finally returned. Please excuse the shabby welcome. No matter, let us go. Oh, I've missed you, Eastern Alchemy Society. Everything has changed, and yet it's still the same. What's next? Will you go there right away? Yes, let's. That was always my sole purpose. Understood. I can take you straight there. I wonder why this girl decided to be a traitor. Maybe she just decided randomly. But I feel like usually traitors get offered something. Could just be she's a fanatic. Ooh, what's this room? Kept this all under wraps from the start. Oh, it's a hidden room. It's the Five Nights at Freddy's security closet, or storage closet, whatever it's called. The only trouble was keeping Yakushi Saya from catching on. She does tend to catch on quickly, I'll give her that. And yet you hid this entire facility even from her. Well done. You flatter me. And here I am, finally back. This place truly embodies the Eastern Alchemy Society. It's the culmination of all that I am. I'm sure you'll put it to good use. The Eastern Alchemy Society is now yours again. All the medicines and facilities have been preserved just as they were when you left from Shanhaijing. Wouldn't that mean like all of them expired? It's been like a year, right? These potions don't have an unlimited shelf life. Right? Well done indeed. Shall I get to work then? To finish the potion we started. I'm assuming that's the one to kill Kisaki. Pant. Are you out of breath already? And you call yourself Gadryumon officer? Well, I guess I have seen you run out of gas before. None of that. I was called out suddenly in the middle of the night. I couldn't help it. And so was I. Ugh, what could the president have been thinking? Pairing me up with her? What? I can hear you, you know. And again, if you want to be an officer, you've got to do what the president says. Oh, I don't need to hear that from you, of all people. Angie, I'm sure they'll be best friends. I know Tomoe and Mine were best friends, and that was awesome. So all we know so far is the Eastern Alchemy Society has been attacked, but no more details than that. This place certainly has a different vibe than usual. Could it be you? There's a guard. What? Where did she get those from? To say the least. Black market mercenaries, they shouldn't be anywhere near Shanhaijing. Why are they here? Interesting. Ouch, ouch. Hey, that hurt. You know, I like when they lead off with that. Really clears my head. Raija's gonna beat them up with her fists. Your head is full of meat. What? I mean, yeah. And yours is full of movies. It's true. Aren't you both filled with movies? These jerks. Take out your anger for each other on the robots. We're talking. Talking. Angies. We bonded over the anger we had for each other. Report from the main gate. The intruders are here. See that those black market troops buy some time for us. They're already on it. They're gone. I don't know about having all these outsider troops here, though. Ooh. You look nervous, Kiki. No, I'm just... Chaos is like a chemical reaction. Sometimes it brings progress. That's what Shanhaijing was missing dearly. Progress. You can't move forward by standing still. Sometimes what you need is a push in the right direction. Ooh. She doesn't agree. It won't take much longer. We'll have our initial formulation ready in a matter of hours. If you could finish it so quickly, why wait so long? Oh, did you not know? I suppose I can tell you. Because the potion can be made only be made here. Is that some kind of feng shui? Feng shui? I know that word. It's not feng shui. I don't think it is. That's what I'm assuming it is. I don't know. I'm not Chinese or Japanese. No, it's because this is where the Eastern Alchemy Society preserves all its secrets, all its history. It's also the only place where the 10,000-year ginseng can be found in its most natural state. Saya had more here than she ever knew what to do with. Hehe. Ooh. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Rip the robots. Not really. And there's mercenaries. They're just doing their job. Is that the most of them, at least? No, looks like that was just the Vanguard. Bum, bum, ba-ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-da-bum. I hate everything about this. How could there be so many outside troops make it into Shanhaijing without anyone noticing? Maybe everyone had something else on their minds, like all the restrictions on the promenade? For a few days? Is it that big of an issue? Apparently it was. But it was also very calculated, so... Well, put yourself in our place. Do you know how many sales we lose if we even take one day off? I don't have a good response to that. Regardless, what's happening here is the bigger problem right now. We're going to have to charge and break through. Do you think you can keep up? Me? Keep up with you? You're asking the wrong question. I like your enthusiasm. Let's go for it. Yeah. All right. Between past and present too. This is a long one. Granted, this is like a big climactic one that's like ending a huge chapter of Shanhaijing. Like, I feel like this could have been... I guess it's not... We'll see how it ends, but this isn't as an impactful story. So I understand why they made it an event as opposed to a main story chapter. But we'll see how it ends. But so far, it feels like this whole thing could have been a main volume chapter. But breaking it up, like, individually, this is the only part that I feel like could have. All the other chapters individually, like the Shunling chapter, the Red Winter chapter, I feel like they would not have felt significant enough. So I understand why they made this an event. We have another report from the main gate. There are only two attackers. Nothing we can't handle. Yeah, rest in peace, you. Is that so? Then all's well across the board, especially now that it's complete. Is that... Yes, this is it. This is what I came back for. Such a long journey it was. You can have some too, right? Ah, that is what you've been waiting for, isn't it? Kihihihi. Is it like an immortality elixir? Never fear, that was our promise. Okay, there we go. That was the promise that I said. She was like, if you do this, I'll do this, so. Of course, I've made enough for you as well. You and I together will take a great step towards sagehood. Yeah, it's definitely a poison for you. You're gonna die. Yes, to become a transcendent sage. That's the society's goal from the start. Even Saya didn't forget it. By the way, any news for the Moonlight Festival? It's not fully underway yet. Normally there'd be a lot of bustle by now, but I see. Things might be quite chaotic here with my, what are they calling it? Tyke syndrome in the mix? You did that? Wait, did she not know? Fitting, isn't it? What do you mean? Here's another legend of the Moonlight Festival. You know the story of the sage who left for the moon, returning to spread virtue and enlighten the others before departing again. That story has another side, do you know it? Enlighten me? The truth is, the sage stirred up turmoil and discord until they had to flee from persecution. So the sage didn't return to the moon voluntarily. Why would they, if they made life here so wonderful? But enough chatter, the potion. And have no fear, I'll take it first. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that. My turn! She's not strong enough. What? Yeah. What? Wait, what? Too strong of a dose. Even medicine can become a poison. Oh my god. So she's not dead. She's paralyzed, right? Or something? Seems you didn't have the fortitude for it. So it goes. Hee hee hee. Is she dead? She's not dead, right? I don't think characters can just die that easily. I'd be interested because, like, obviously there's like a certain amount with the halo that keeps them alive. They always say it protects you from physical harm. I don't know if it protects you from, you know, internal harm, you know, like diseases. I don't know if you could, like, would Halo keep alive from poisoning? I don't know if it would. Because if that's true, that might have been the first character to die on screen. And it's an NPC? Crazy. I don't think so. I don't think she's dead. I don't think... That would be so random if they just killed off an NPC. Just some random traitor. I can feel it. All this vitality surging through my body. My guests should be arriving soon. I should go out and greet them as a master of this society. I've been waiting for you, Kisaki. Please don't disappoint me too much. Are we just gonna leave her there on the floor? They're never gonna bring her up again, right? When I pass your world 1. Oh, they just keep coming. We've been at this all night. The sun's coming up. You guys have a lot of bullets already. Well, we did get here late, but still, there's no end to these guys. No, there is. I think they're out of reinforcements. And we're both running out of gas. What do you mean? This is nothing. Oh, she's getting a little tired. Enough with the bravado. I can see your legs shaking. No, not yet. I'm the vanguard of Genryumon. I stand for its power and determination. You've done good enough, Mina. I may fall 100 times, but I'll never stay down. You're doing good. Inspiring words, but we're still losing. What can we do? Grenade! Make way for the president! Make way for the president? What's that sound? I didn't think Kisaki was really much of a fighter. She was more of like a leader. Hence why she's like a buffer. I know technically what the character does in gameplay isn't necessarily tied to their character, but it kind of is. Mina, Reijo, well done both of you. Madam President, the Genryuman President herself. We received your reports. We know what's happening here. I'm sorry I left this whole force slip through Shanhaijing. That's enough. Step back and rest. If I'm right about what's going on inside the building, not even you could handle it. What do you mean? What's going on? Boom! Oh well, we'll know for sure very soon. A personal welcome for the president. Should I be flattered or disappointed? Disappointed that Genryuman couldn't manage without you. Or flattered that you actually left a plowless for me. I don't know. Does she know about me at all? She's like, who's this random guy? Wait, what? I predicted everything, but who's this man? What? I don't remember you. Who's the she is. She's like, wait, who's this guy? What? I didn't know there were males. What? Who are you? She's so confused. She's like, wait, who are you? Ah, you must be the famous sensei. An unexpected bonus. Pardon me. I was hoping to meet you under more dramatic circumstances. This is pretty dramatic. Of course, one could argue there's enough drama here at the moment. But it's so impersonal to you and me. We should be sitting down together somewhere pleasant, getting to know each other. I'm gonna put you back in prison, but okay. Yes, this would be your first time meeting Sensei. Yours and half the students here, I'd imagine. So, would you rather introduce yourself or should I save you the trouble? Shintani Kai. Well, you saved yourself the trouble. Gasp! That's Shinkani Kai, the one I heard about. The one who ran the Eastern Alchemy Society until she went crazy. Your politeness is turning rather toxic, Kisaki. The old you would have said even toxins can be medicine, depending on how they're used. And the old me would have been right. But it's time to be a bit more straightforward. Welcome to you all, members of Genryuman, Sensei. My name is Shintani Kai. I was forcefully and rather arbitrarily made one of the 7 prisoners. Whoa, Sensei, you knew this, man. He's like, whoa, what? I already knew this. Shanhaijing expelled me and tried to forget about me. But I have never forgotten Shanhaijing or the society. And now look at me, Kisaki. I finally finished my long journey home. So what's your plan? To take back what's mine, of course. The Eastern Alchemy Society is not yours. So you say. And what do you hope to achieve by taking it? Isn't it obvious? The perfection of the potion. All the while throwing countless students into hardship. Only until the potion is finished, then everything can be restored. Excuse me. As it would have been already if you hadn't stepped in. You were the one who got in my way. You caused all this, Kisaki. But I'm not without pity or compassion. Yeah. Well, that's a big surprise. Hehehe. But that's enough about me. How are you? You must have been pushed your poor body to its limit by now. Oh yeah, because Kisaki doesn't know that Kai poisoned her. She's the reason Kisaki is so fragile. You must be wondering how I know. But of course I know. How could I not? I can make you better, Kisaki. After all, I'm the one who made you sick. Wow. I had a feeling it was you. Of course it was you. Who else could have done it? What are they talking about? I'm not sure, but I've never seen that look on the president's face. Let me make you an offer. If you sign the society over to me, I'll look after you. Allow me to carry out all the processes of creating, testing, applying, and using the potion. The issue with your body can be solved within a month. Or we just have Saya figure it out. I'm sure she's pretty smart. I still remember all the pain you created. Many students suffered and struggled. And you want me to let you back in with no consequences just for my own benefit? My answer is the same as before. Until and unless you can show regret and take responsibility, there's no place for you in Shunhaijing. Not now, not ever. This is an interesting song to play, but it is what it is. I like it. It's a good song. Not sure if it really fits the vibe. You are the same as before. But if you want the consequences, here they are. Boom, bam, boom, boom. We shoot him up and we win, I assume. Maybe, no, we lose. I'm pretty sure we lose the first time. If I remember going through the story, she actually does win. Kisaki! I don't know. She's fine. I don't know why I'm running it. Stay back, Sensei. It's too dangerous. She's still on the move. What have you done to yourself? Ah, I've sampled the fruits of my labor. That's all. It must be hard for you to understand, stuck in your old ways, and at the same time, full of hesitation. What are you saying? You're still hesitating, aren't you? All your restrictions on the promenade and the festival, your dealings with Genryuman and the Peking Opera Club. You claim to stand for tradition and the pride of Shunhaijing. But inside, your thoughts are something else entirely. Ah, gasp! Hee hee. I see your denial, and behind it, your wonderment at how I could possibly know what you're thinking. I think Kisaki knows that she's smart. What nonsense are you spewing, you? You are letting her inside your head, Kai, or Kisaki, so you need to chill. Hello, Ronin. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see ya. We are playing through the new Shunhaijing story, and it's very fun. We have Crazy Girl on screen. Oh, by all means, keep up the facade as best you can, but your actions show what you truly stand for. You proud Genryuman enforcers, you know exactly what I mean. You've realized it in your hearts already. You see the mask she's wearing, and you know she's someone else behind it. Not the champion and tradition she had you believe in. ... Is the president really... What are you even asking? Don't listen to that criminal. But... It's gonna be a coup! Hee hee hee, ha 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 ha. Anyone can speak a pledge of loyalty. Anyone can harbor doubts. Even the greatest ruler cannot control the hearts of the people. And mark my words, one day you shall share my experience. Meaning what? You'll be cast out of Shunhaijing. You'll know the pain of it. The shame, just as I did. You'll know the hardships of being an unaffiliated student, just as I did. You'll know the emptiness of wandering homeless. Aha! Okay. Dude, every time they keep giving us more lore about how the world works. So if you get expelled or exiled, you do become a homeless student. So that is what happened to the Rabbit Squad. Once their school got shut down, they refused to join the school and they became homeless. So you do become homeless. Interesting. Hence why I assume a lot of them turned to the black market and the other gangs. Which does imply that... I'd be interested to see if she gets any, because there was still, when the Rabbit Squad got kicked out, their funds were drained. So they had some kind of bank account, some kind of governmental, bank account that was drained because they chose to not be part of a school. So interesting. Got HK 416. Ooh, nice. In one temple. Let's go. Reading up on the Wuwa live stream. I'm happy to hear that. It's fun. I'm glad you got them. We're about to do our polls. I don't know when. Whenever we finish this. This is a long story. A lot longer than I yapped for way too long at the beginning here. And all because you made me this way, Kisaki. I did? It's not. No, she did this to herself, Kisaki. Don't let her convince you. It's not your fault. She did this to herself. Yes, you. None other than you. You filled my heart with venom, with resentment, with the need for revenge. Every drop of that is your fault. And what role of the president not accepting fault? Gasp. The rulers of old would take blame for everything. Storms, fires, floods. All the responsibility with no excuses. That is what it means to hold your station, madam. I was all for Shanhaijing. I did what you did because the students were suffering. I mean, yeah. So you made a small sacrifice for the greater good? I mean, yeah. Like I said, you did this to yourself. You know? This is crazy gaslighting. Yes, that's it. The look I wanted to see. The expression alone has been worth the journey here. Take a good look, Genryuman. This is your president. Behold the pale shadow of your glorious past. She has no love for your traditions. She's not even in it for personal glory. That, at least, would be understandable. She's nothing but a foolish child with no idea what it means to hold her station. No idea what she truly wants. That's what makes her a great leader, though. Hehehe. Genryuman's members aren't always known to think for themselves. But the time has come for all of you to do so. Stand on your own 2 feet, look through your eyes, and the answer in your own words. Is Kisaki what Shanhaijing needs? Yeah, but maybe we should take out... I mean, she might be making some good points, okay? And if the people of Shanhaijing are like, yeah, we should get her out of power, that's fine. But we can all agree that Kai shouldn't be here, right? Did everyone hear her witness just say, like, I poisoned you, Kisaki? Is that not enough to be like, hey, well, we need to exile you. Yeah, maybe we should get Kisaki out of here. But, like, also, you just poisoned her. So, was everyone not paying attention to that? Is Kisaki what Genryuman needs? ... Mina, Reijo. Grab Kisaki and let's get out of here. Yes, Sensei. Understood. Wait, who's shooting her? Bye, Reijo. Wait, we're all going. We're running away. She's like, oh, what? You just ran away? I wasn't finished. Very rude of you. Still, fine initiative, Sensei. You're not as predictable as I thought. But it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, what, you thought I was just gonna stand there and let you attack her? All I have left to do is perfect the potion. Hee, I'll consider this a fresh start. This time I'll get everything I want, and no one will hold me back. I mean, the people still saw you attack everyone, so, like... Okay. Oh my god, dude, we have so many to go! I don't know if we're gonna finish shit. Us from the distant future. We're gonna be here pretty long, because we still have to do the polls. We still have to poll for Kisaki. Long stream. Are you alright, Sensei? I'm okay, but what about Kisaki, Mina, and Rumi? I don't think Rumi was there. Don't worry about those 3. We took them to the safest spot in Promenade. We made it to take you there too soon. For us, at least, it worked out. We paid off the debt we owed to the president. And the rest will be fine. Once the president overcomes this political predicament, she's suddenly in. What's the news from your information network? Well, for one thing, Rumi's still a child. For her, and the other students who still have Tyke syndrome, it's hard for them to roam around since they draw so much attention. Especially for Rumi, she's so well known. On the bright side, Promenade's information network is still indeed intact, so we're bringing in news from all around. Most of the news right now is Genryuman. President's facing a lot of criticism, condemnation even. Yeah, reasonable, maybe. But we should still all agree that Kai's a threat. You know. I know I couldn't believe it either at first. What do you mean? People have been criticizing her behind her back for a long time now, at least in their minds. Of course not. All Genryuman members feel the same way. It's mainly the hardliners. To sum it up, they're questioning Kisaki's legitimacy as the president. There's a normal process to choosing the student council president, but... process of installing Madame Kisaki wasn't normal at all. Traditionally, the president has to be third-year student. Madame Kisaki was only a second year when she took office. I wonder why. I guess we'll find out here. Wasn't that because Genryuman endorsed her? And one of the reasons they did was because the previous president lost her position. Fortunate and not normal, but it did happen. And if it hadn't, Kisaki would never have been considered for president. Why didn't they just endorse a third year, even for that remainder of the term? Also, this is why you do a vice president, but you know, it is what it is. Or like a council. The consideration alone was a massive breach of tradition. Even so, the decision was unanimous, which goes to show that the entire process was rotten from top to bottom. It has to be set right. Don't just pick another third year. Maybe we shouldn't tell Kisaki about this. I think we should. I suggest you be the one to tell her. Oh, no, he said you should. My bad. The cheese. I love the Maria cheese. It's so silly. Or else she'll be upset when she finds out you didn't. She'll take it well. She'll probably just say a president must accept the people's judgment. I mean, yeah. And I think she's willing to do that. Sounded just like her. Thank you. Are you implying that Reijo's gonna be the next president? There's no way. There's no way. That would have to take a crazy character arc. Not for her, but for the people. I don't know how they would pick Reijo. I appreciate how open you are with all of us. Teacher is always on the student's side. I'm not always sure when to be open, even with you, Sensei. But let me just tell you the rest. Considering that Shintani Kai caused all this, she doesn't seem very interested in following up with it. Oh, it's Genryuman still arguing back and forth about how to govern Kisaki's absence and whether she's earned her title legitimately. And how does any of this help with the potion, Don't waste all your time on gossip. Focus on the potion. It's what we're here for. We need better processing, more supplies, especially more 10,000-year ginseng. Whatever we're lacking, request it from Genryuman. If that doesn't suffice, call the Black Tortoise Promenade. I'll be here in the lab. Surrounded by imbeciles. So wait, they all just started working for you again? Why? I guess out of fear? But like, they all just like, all right, I guess Kai's our leader now. It's like, guys? Do you have a chain of command for this reason? So now the Promenade is up in arms. They're trying to get restrictions overturned on the Eastern Alchemy Society, throwing requisition orders all over the place. Normally Genryuman would come in and mediate for everyone, but now, yeah. Black Tortoise Promenade wants to duck responsibility? No, not happening. They definitely had a hand in this whole situation. They probably caused it just to get the Moonlight Festival canceled, so they wouldn't have the restrictions anymore. Isn't that a bit of a stretch? There's no evidence for that. You listen very carefully. You're either with Genryuman and everything Shanhaijing's always stood for, or you're not. You're either with me, or no. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Classic. Right now, there's no president, so who's gonna keep order and stand up for their school if not us? Mina? Is Mina not the second in command, right? I mean, she's like a bodyguard, but that still makes her like a second in command, right? We do need order, and we can't function without a leader. Who are you suggesting? Not who, what. We have our traditions to guide us. What do you mean? Interesting. What do you have to say? I propose we form an intern government and choose someone to lead it. Someone who embodies the traditions the most. I mean, yeah, you should have that in place. It's crazy that that's not been set in place. That is like standard. Genryuman is trying to replace Kisaki. I mean, it's reasonable that that's happened because she's gone right now. You know, speaking as part of the Black Tortoise Promenade, I've never had much love for Genryuman. I do recognize that Shanhaijing needs them, and I think they always will. Not that I agree with what they're doing here. Trying to expel Kisaki for going against tradition. ... What else do we do? What else do we know? Well, that's most of it, except the latest word is the hardliners are already close to picking a replacement. You want to bring the Peking Opera Club into this? They preserve the essence of our culture. Who better to represent Shanhaijing tradition? Not only that, but between the physical demands of the opera performance and Kaguya's training, there are some of our best fighters. Honestly, I don't think Kaguya is a bad person. She might be a good villain, you know? She's a little bit stuck in her old ways, but she's not... She has her heart in the right place. Even when she realized that Kai was, like, taking advantage of her, she was like, oh, I don't stand for this anymore. You know? So I think that's probably a reasonable replacement. I don't think Kaguya is a bad person. Does that make it the right thing to do? To put it another way, would it align with tradition? Yeah, how old is she? Is she a second year? Here's my proposal. You release Kaguya. Oh, so she has been held captive. Let her give us her opinion, then we go from there. That'd be interesting. Be interesting how she acts now that she's in prison, you know? Because she realizes she did something wrong. So, I don't know. That sounds bad. I don't think it sounds bad. It does, and I can't say which way it's going to go. I mean, things are going to change. It's not going to be great, but I don't think it's going to be, like, awful. Because she knows that Kai is bad. She should get her out. That's why I wanted to ask for your advice. No pressure, of course. You can just tell me whatever comes to mind. Or you can just go on listening. Maybe that's enough. Want to know what I think. It's just my personal opinion, but... Thank you, Sensei. This almost feels like a lesson. No, I salute you like in class? You don't salute me in class. That's too much? Fair enough. Oh, so we don't hear what Sensei said? You heard the saying, power abhors a vacuum. Well, I think I have, but... Oh, so it doesn't just mean people will seize power when there's an empty spot. It also means pressure from below will push somebody into that position. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, where people who don't really want leadership are usually thrust into that. And a lot of times that works. But not all the time. But most of the time, I would say, yeah. Power and authority ought to go hand in hand with responsibility and accountability. And as we go through life, things are going to happen. The question of who's responsible will come up. Someone has to set a direction, take responsibility, and make a decision. In that sense, someone with ambition who claws their way into power might actually find happiness for themselves. At least in terms of satisfying their own personal needs and desires. But someone without that ambition gets pressured into it just by other people's expectations. Okay, so they're trying to tell me the opposite of what I'm saying, which... Yeah, I think there's good and bad, you know? Because if you just push, like old monarchies, if you push, like, a 12-year-old into a position because you're like, oh, you know, you're a 12-year-old, but you're a king now, you know? Then that makes sense. So you need to push qualified people into that position. So I see that. So if you push someone who doesn't really, you know... Yeah, I see what they're saying. Kaguya, I know, is a lot of things, but she's not ambitious. She's more like an old-school craftswoman, rigid and inflexible. And if they put her in charge, then she might be... Yeah, happened many a times, yeah. So I see their point. It's not always. There's an asterisk next to it. Right. So we didn't get to hear. I'm thinking of a lot of ways this could all go very wrong. Oh boy. Here we go, yeah. Pretty much every monarchy had some at the time. Alright, let's see what she has to say. I'm really interested. Kaguya, please step out of your cell. You're free. My, this is unexpected. Is this the will of the president? It's the will of Genryuman. That raises more questions than it answers. We'll explain everything. Would you please come with us? I'm really genuinely interested to see how Kaguya... So I don't think she's really that bad. She's flawed, but not like evil. I don't think she would ruin the district. And that's what you've missed in Shanhaijing. So let me put this all together. The president has disappeared. Shintani Kai has returned. She's taken over the Eastern Alchemy Society. Pardon me if I'm getting ahead of myself. A disease called Tyke syndrome is turning people into children. The Black Tortoise Promenade is under quarantine. And the Moonlight Festival is in risk of being canceled? Yeah, at this point, we should just cancel the event, all right? Dude, at this point, truly, let's stop trying to make the Moonlight Festival, or at least postpone it, okay? Let's not think, the festival is the least of our concerns right now. A sociopathic murderer, alchemist, has returned, and we're still thinking about hosting a festival. Dude, push it away, all right? Worry about it later. How could all that happen here all at once? Yeah, just maybe. Now, Kaguya, Genryuman has come together and decided we need to fall back on traditions. More than that, we need an organization to help us uphold them, at least for now. And you thought of the Peking Opera Club. That's right. I'd be honored, as would we, but I suspect you have something else to tell me. Yes, and we'll tell you straight. We need a president, and we want it to be you. At least for now. Well, they are saying at least for now. Shanhaijing is in dire need of both tradition and order, and based on your previous questioning, you wanted to allow Shintani Kai to return to school. Yeah. Coincidentally, that's already happened, and if you handle the situation well, you'll be able to make other decisions for Shanhaijing. So you're down for her to come out? Did you hear that she poisoned her? Did you hear that she like almost killed other students? How are these people so quickly indoctrinated? That's what I'm confused about. Because yes, I think Kai made good points. I think they were wrong, but to someone who doesn't understand, Kai made good points as to why Kisaki is unfit to be president. But she still didn't make herself look good. Like, I'm confused here. I mean, people get radicalized over anything, so you know. I don't know how to tell this to Rumi or Kisaki. I'll figure that part out. Thank you. After that, well, we'll have to consider the possibilities and plan our next move. Even if they do put Kaguya in charge, they'd still have problems. Her legitimacy will be in question from the get-go. Yeah, that's true. Ironically, the only person who can claim true legitimacy is Shintani Kai. She won her stare down with Kisaki, circumstances notwithstanding. More importantly, she would have been, some should say, should have been, a Shanhaijing graduate. This is the first time they've mentioned graduation. It's the first time they've ever mentioned anyone graduating. Interesting. But Eastern Alchemy Society appears to be staying out of the particular debate. Shintani Kai is holding her ground where she... Well, yeah, she just wants to make her potion become all powerful. She doesn't care about running the city or the district. If Shintani Kai had either grabbed for more power or signed it away, this would all be going much more smoothly. The way it's going now, a lot's going to come down to Kaguya's decision. Yes. Not just a lot, everything. I don't know. I understand. What Shanhaijing needs the most in this moment is the restoration of order and tradition. And with that in mind... I must refuse. I cannot take the position of president. Okay. Good for her. I'm interested to see her reasoning. It's probably smart though. Why not? You are asking the Peking Opera Club and I to destroy Shanhaijing traditions in order to protect it. That's... Moreover, assuming Madame Kisaki's position, while she is missing, would make me a usurper, nothing more. It would be absolute disloyalty. Kaguya? I'm only an artist, a producer, and a performer. Hey, tell that to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Bro became a governor of California. It can happen, man. Anyone from the Peking Opera Club would agree. I may be strict, my methods of training intense, but it's all for the sake of the performance. And for what the performance means to Shanhaijing as a whole. I had no other ambitions or intentions behind it. Had I done so out of selfishness in any way, I would deserve far more punishment than I received. Expulsion would have been the least of it. I don't think you deserved expulsion. You literally just... all you did was put on a performance that critiqued the government. If you got expelled, that would be insane. You know? Now, it's something what Cherino would do. But, you know, she runs a different kind of government. So... but listen, right now Shanhaijing is... yes, I understand Genrimon's perspective on the matter. Should the chaos continue, every student in Shanhaijing will suffer for it. I love Shanhaijing and all its traditions. My club and I have upheld them for a long time. And so I will contribute to maintaining order as best I can, within the allowed school regulations. Ooh, that's smart. Can't lose on the opera performances. Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, I don't know if the opera performances were saying you suck, Cherino. I don't know if she'd like it. I don't know if she would enjoy that. Okay, so I like that. So she's gonna help, but she's not gonna be a president. So I wonder if she's gonna be like an advisor or something. That settles it. Interesting. Thank you, Kaguya. So she's gonna advise. I think that's smart. That's a smart decision. I like that. If that's what I read. We received another message from the Eastern Alchemy Society. It says... all resources and support available in Shanhaijing are to be directed to the Eastern Alchemy Society. Why are they listening to her? I still don't understand why... I don't understand why they're taking her seriously here. Just to confirm, has the Society always made such requests so frequently? Not at all. In fact, until now, the Society's position has usually been closer to, we won't ask for anything, so don't mind us. This is a new approach, or perhaps a return to... doesn't she know? She should know. They should all know. She literally said, I'm making a potion that's gonna make me all powerful. Why are we listening? They must have like carrots in their ears or something, dude. Cherino probably wouldn't understand the meaning. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She's probably too dumb to realize that she's being like insulted. Like, wow, this Cherino guy really sucks. Watching the play about her. I don't know who this is, but I hate them. I'd hate having a leader like them. But maybe she would be like, yeah, I don't know, it'd be funny. In either case, such a request would be quite difficult to fill. True, but in fairness, all of us do owe them for our current positions. And, in a roundabout way, you owe them for your freedom. It'll be hard to keep turning them down. Oh, it won't? We could do what we can for them for the time being, and then reconsider later on. Is that the consensus of Genryumo? So no one wants to take responsibility. Ah, I see. All right, let's proceed with that suggestion for now. As long as you agree to sign off. Oh, damn. So that's why. They just don't want to be responsible. I understand. So that way she'll be at fault when this backfires. Interesting. Yeah, this hasn't been like the funniest story, but it's been really... I really like how this story is turning out. It's one of the most it's not the most like emotional, but it's very insightful. It's very... I don't know, educational, informational. Home is like an inn. You stay for a while, but we're all travelers. Someday, we all move on. Power and status are like an autumn breeze brushing against one's collar on a night walk in an unclear path. Where's the path for me, for the Peking Opera Club, for Shanhaijing? And has the president always faced such questions? Yeah, it's her job. We have ads starting soon. Rest in peace. I need to reset that manager. I don't think it works. Woo! This is getting good. All right, so that was us from the distant future. If you could go... Could you meet a giraffe? I might have to 2-episode this. I might have to 2-day stream this. This is a long... I might call it here. I think I'll do it. I'll call it here, and we'll do some polls. I didn't think we'd have to do a 2-day streams. I don't know when this will be. We'll have to take a look. He made it, Sensei. The Black Tortoise Promenade secret hideout. Just like a shed. Can't believe we made it here, Sensei. It was thanks to both of you, Mina and Reijo. Well, we couldn't have done it without your direction, Sensei. Right, Mina? She's asleep. I don't blame her. She's fine. What about you, madam? I'm embarrassed. I'm indebted to all of you, but I'm not hurt. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's okay. You say so. It was close, though. It could easily have gone much worse for Kisaki. And Tsutoni Kai's back now. That's a huge in itself, but... Putting that aside for a moment, what say you and I head back to the promenade, Reijo? Huh? Without the president? Yeah, exactly. Where are you going with this? Let's hurry. Whoa, Ryumi, there's no need to push yourself so hard. You're a child. You know I am stronger than you. Nah. Not. You underestimate the power of a child. There they go. The power of a child with a plan. Indeed. Kisaki, are you sure you're all right? Yes, there's no problem at all. Take your word for it. But I don't believe you. I don't believe you. The awkward silence continued. Kisaki kept her head bowed, staring at the floor. Would you tell me about Kai? Shintani Kai. You want to know? There's no point. It's ancient history. Yeah, but she's back, okay? It's 100% important. We need to know. ... Do you remember that conversation we had? About a year ago when I told you about the first decision I made as the new president? About expelling some third-year student? Yes. So you may have already guessed that student was... Kai. Yes. As I mentioned, there was not a popular decision. Really? Okay, so people didn't want her. I wonder why. Because she literally said, like, I want to become an all-powerful being, right? Even if it was the right decision, there were all kinds of calls for protocol process validity. Okay, that's probably why. Literally, okay, dude, this is literally Star Wars. He's too dangerous to be left alive. He must stand trial. I need him. Man, this is really just Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Let's go. If you're not with me, you're my enemy. He must stand trial. Damn. The decision was mine alone. And that's interesting because it's kind of the opposite. That's the opposite of what Star Wars was trying to say. Star Wars was saying it was the failure of them not having him stand trial that led Anakin to go crazy. And here it's like, no, I think Kisaki did the right thing. And just dealing with consequences. I mean, it's more realistic, I guess. It's cool. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see. And once the water is spilled, there's no putting it back. Shintani Kai wanted to become a sage. She tried to make a potion that would bring her enlightenment. She told other students she was making an immortality elixir. They believed her, and they wanted to join her project. Oh, okay. So she had them try it, and they all died. She had a hold on her followers. They started asking for custom potions with unique effects. Oh, so did she genuinely want to help people? Because that changes things a little bit, if at first she genuinely wanted to help. But you can't go into wanting to be a sage. You know, I feel like that's She must have been like that from the start. We'll see. The effects were remarkable at first. They didn't last, and all they did was long-term damage. Bro. Smash cut to me trying potions for Saya, growing like arm hair. Students who wanted high grades in physical education would drink potions to enhance their strength and speed, which also damaged their body's metabolism. Yeah, that's fair. Students who wanted to taste new flavors drank potions that altered their sense of taste permanently. Granted, Kai wasn't the only one to cause trouble with her potion brewing. Saya did too. Yeah. So yeah, Saya's not at fault here. She's also carrying on the legacy of doing stupid stuff. Saya only wanted her potions to make people happy. Okay. So you're saying Kai did have malicious intent. And for those who suffered side effects, she would always give them a free antidote. That is true. That is true. Saya always found an antidote as soon as possible. Immortality goes against every natural law of the world. Side effects would be an understatement, yeah. But also, what does immortality mean? If you guys are immortal, does that just mean immortal from physical pain or physical damage? Because it must be they die of old age, right? I guess that's what it means. Because otherwise, immortality is just a given, as long as you don't have your halo destroyed. Saya's case, she realized seemingly that true happiness couldn't be given away in a bottle. Okay, good thing Saya realized that. So what was Kai doing? Well, Kai was much more stubborn, obsessed. All she cared about were the results, whatever could make her a sage. Okay, so she was just genuinely obsessed with becoming a sage. When her followers begged for antidotes, she would make them work for it, force them to obey her every order. The students who came to Kai for help, for help or for pleasure, all became her slaves. I see. Obviously, Genryuman took issue with that. Yeah. Not just for obvious ethical reasons, but because Shintani Kai had effectively created a new faction with no regard for their authority. Sounds like a power keg. Powder keg. Yeah, power keg. No, I'm kidding. Powder keg. Let me ask you this, Sensei. Are you familiar with the story of the monkey's paw? I am. It's, I mean, I'm sure they'll explain it, but I remember reading that in high school. Because that's a messed up story. Basically, you have a monkey's paw that grants you a wish. Whenever you wish, it grants it to you, but in a horrifying case. So like the most generic one was someone wished for someone to come back from the dead, and it was just the corpse reanimated. It was really horrifying. So about a magical charm that grants wishes, but only in a twisted way. It makes a good metaphor for when a goal becomes too unpleasant to costly. It was also one of Shintani Kai's nicknames. Oh, so that's why they called her the Monkey of Senses. Okay. I mean, still, man, you can't call someone a monkey. That's crazy. It makes more sense now, but that's so dumb. Perhaps I was impulsive with dealing with her. I think, yes, I agree. You probably could have gotten her expelled through process. It seemed like she had done enough harm. People would have agreed with you. So yeah, kicking her out without any process, probably not a good idea. But I believe that letting her run wild for even another day would have shaken Shanhaijing to its foundations, yeah. Even so, it's never easy to expel a student, not in any school. Especially not in Shanhaijing, with its famous fear of change and exceptions. Fufu. Had I taken the time to follow the proper procedures, Kai may have graduated by the time I could have expelled her. Oh, okay, so that's what you're saying. But it's like a formality thing. I don't know. It would have set a precedent, even if she had graduated. So I made the unprecedented decision to expel her right away. And then I erased all her records so that no one could duplicate her work. I don't know, that's interesting. I don't know about the removing her records. You know, that's because that makes it seem suspicious, like you were part of it. I understand they're not duplicating the work, but I don't know. I guess it's like serial killers and copycat killers, you know? But I don't know, they don't erase people's records. What's happening now might be karma for that. I mean, maybe, not really, though. Kai has every right to resent me. Whatever else she did, she wasn't gunning for revenge until I poured all that venom into her heart. Like she said to me, she was a small sacrifice for the greater good. But like I said, she did that to herself. She chose that. It's not like you sacrificed her because she wasn't doing anything wrong. She was doing something wrong. So it's a punishment. Yes, you probably should have gone through the process, but you know, I won't make excuses. That would be cowardly. My actions, my decisions created the monster that Kaya is now. The one who's bringing harm to Sean Hyjing. That's not your fault. I hope that's what Sensei's gonna say. Storms, fires, floods, all the responsibility with no excuses. She was right. That's what it means to be president. Why storms? Okay, why storms, fires, floods? That's a horrible idea. I don't see it that way. What do you mean, Sensei? You made your decision, she made hers. Kai needs to take her own responsibility. Yeah. I mean, since he had to have said that, right? That's has to be that. You're saying it was Kai's decision to be the way she is now. But some things don't fit in simple terms. Like Sean Hyjing's past. Things are complicated. Don't forget what we're responsible for now. We can still make our own decisions in the present. But soon, this moment will become the past, and we have to do the very best we can every day. But then we have a responsibility to the future too. Ooh, that's kind of a good line. We want to make choices that we can look back on and be proud of. Like the respect we have for our past and traditions. I see. I hadn't thought of it that way. A lot of Sean Hyjing students still have their doubts about me. The Kisaki administration was never a conventional one. Do you know how they view Sean Hyjing Academy from the outside? Most don't even know where it is compared to the 3 major academies. It's a tiny speck on the map. Those who do know where to find it usually come for the food and the promenade. They think of us as a bunch of eccentrics hiding in tradition and customs. I mean, I hated that. What they thought of us, how they treated us. Ooh, I'm always finding new insights when I talk to you, Sensei. You don't believe me? You should know that by now. You should know by now about this amazing talent of yours. It's part of my job. The path ahead is a bit clearer now. Thank you, Sensei. I have one more thing to ask of you. We will hold the Moonlight Festival. So until we do, would you stay and help me just a little bit longer? By your orders, Madam President. Woohoo, thank you. Oh, she hugged me? Kisaki, madam, what are you doing? Whoa. What is she doing? Did she give me a hug? What's wrong? I just wanted you to carry me on your back. Aww. That's your first order. Just stand still like that for a moment. I feel like that was supposed to be a hug in the translation. You walk in and I'm like hugging her. Hi, Rumi. I'm not doing anything. Kisaki, Sensei, are you alright? The Black Tortoise Promenade members have something they want to... Don't worry about it. I'm having fun with Kisaki. Hi, you want to join? I mean, what are you two doing? Well... It's nothing. Nothing happened, right, Kisaki? Classic. After all that emotional stuff. I want to ride on your back too, Sensei. All right, line them up, guys. Line them up. I'll give everyone a piggyback ride, okay? Everyone gets equal treatment here. Come on. Yes, go that way. I spent the rest of the day giving all the children of Kavotos a piggyback ride while the school fell apart. So let me start over. I brought over the Black Tortoise Promenade members over. There's something they want to say. So they all witness that. This is a rare occasion. Your people from the Promenade want to speak with me in person? Well, you see, when you meet them, you'll see when you meet them. Come in, everybody. Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, what? They're all Genryumon in disguise? What? Genryumon meets you, madam. Hmm? What's going on? Haha, surprise. Genryumon members asked to see you, Kisaki. I had to smuggle them in. Can't have them running around in promenade while they have it locked down, right? It draws all kind of suspicion. So, they're here in disguise. Sean Haijing and Genryumon need you, madam. All of us here agree. The hardliners have taken over Genryumon, and they've lost their way. They've handed control of the Eastern Alchemy Society, and they're failing as a student council. So we're here to follow you no matter what you decide. We'll do everything we can to make it happen. Genryumon awaits your orders once again, madam. Okay. Interesting. Very well. For too long, Sean Haijing has used the past as not as a foundation, but as a wall. Instead of seeking answers from its lessons, we seek to service to its rules. We prize obedience over the choice of judgment. But to see the many miles ahead, we must climb another level of the tower. We must walk the land with our own two legs and look up at the sky with our own two eyes. Every moment is our responsibility. We must give our best and wait for the will of the heavens. Giving into fear and trepidation will gain us nothing. We may wander, but we shall never be lost. Now. Because fear gives in to anger, anger gives in to hate, hate leads to the dark side. I'm sorry. Let us reclaim our Sean Haijing. Okay, here we go. All right. That's going to be a good stopping point. I guess this is going to be a two-parter. Because, yeah, we have a couple more episodes here, so I still want to get into, the polls. But yeah, dude, I'm really enjoying this story. I think this is such a good story. Getting to learn about the world of Kavotos and how, the inner politics and just how a country functions and what a leader should do. It's just so good, man. This is definitely one of their better stories. One of their better written stories. They're all good. And like most of the events are just pure comedy with a lot of good character writing. Character writing is phenomenal in this game. And a lot of the stories are good and very emotional. But this one is like insightful and like, I don't know. It has a message and a moral about governments and leadership and what it means to be a rule. It's just so good, man. It's so good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But anyway, I'll stop yapping. We got some Kisaki pulls to do. I got my one free 10 pull from the Grand Assault. We're going to do this before I go to bed here, so pray to God that I get Kisaki. We got one free 10 pull magic. 10 pull magic. Here we go. Come on, free 10 pull magic. First try. Yo, first try, baby. No way. Guys, it's the free 10 pull magic. Free 10 pull magic. Free 10 pull magic on stream. Oh my God, guys. I can't believe it. Dude, what if free 10 pull magic? Every time, baby, it never fails. One more. Free 10 pull magic. No! Dang you. I don't know. I guess I'll use her for whatever Fury of Set whenever they bring back. I mean, I guess that's kind of lucky. Whatever. All right, we're going to start dipping in here. Let's keep going. Pull number 2. Ah, nothing. Rest in peace. Nah, okay, I'll skip the 10 pulls that aren't it. Alright. Pull number 30. Here we go. Pull number 3, please. I don't want to have to spark her. No. Don't make me pity. Dang it. I think, is this the first pull? Yeah, this is my first pull session since Fez Banner, so back to 3%, baby. Oh, please, just give her to me right here, this one. Dang it, come on, man. Come on, Arona, please. She's meta. I need her. You basically should give her to us for free with how meta she's gonna be. Man. Guys, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Ah, no, please. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. How do I get one on the free tenfold magic and not the character? Please. I'm gonna cry. Shut up, Shizuko. Shut up, Shizuko. I'm not in the mood. Oh my god. I love how long Shizuko's voice line is. Like it's going into the next 10 pull. Dang it, man. What's happening? I'm getting some pretty good 2-star pulls though. With the luck. Alright, going into pull 70, man. Oh man, my pyrazines. They're going away. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. I do have 27 Momo chats to do, so one day we're gonna sit down and do them. Dang it, man. This sucks. I'm not gonna get her. Watch me not get her. I'm gonna cry, dude. Bro, I need her. Please. Please. Oh my god. So much for streamer luck, dude. So much for streamer luck. I'm gonna cry. I'm off the screen, Hanako. Man. Please. Oh, man. Bro, please. I can't believe I've only gotten one. I've gotten one. Alright, pull number 100, I guess. Surely it's 100. Finally, we got something, dude. This sucked. This pull session sucks, dude. I got one more shot at the title, I guess. Alright, just win the 50-50, please. Please. Please, Kisaki. Please, Kisaki. Please. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm gonna cry. Get off the screen, Moe. Not even new student. I mean, I'm getting at the point where I have all the students except limited. I pretty much have all non-limited students. Dang it, man. Why? Please. This is painful, man. I can't pity her either. I don't have enough. I mean, I have enough if I do all my Momo talks. Okay, another shot at the title. Another shot at the title. Here we go. Here we go. Give me a double for all my pain. Why not? Give me a double. Okay, never mind, I guess. Please, man. Please. Please, dude. Let the pain end. Let the pain end. Oh, thank God. Let's go. The pain is over. Hi, Kisaki. Welcome. Welcome in, Kisaki. Jesus Christ. That wasn't fun at all. Guys, we got her. Yay. I'd love to be more enthusiastic, but that sucked. Alright, let's go take a look at her. Alright. Here she is, guys. Let's auto level her to 90. Why not? Oh, alrighty. Equip. Alright, let's see how many materials I've been farming for her. Clearly not enough. I mean, I never know how to farm equipment before, so... Should be able to max this. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I don't. Oh, but I can use tickets, right? Yeah, use some tickets here. I still don't have enough. What the hell? Dumb. Oh, I could buy them from the GA shop and Total Assault shop. Here we go. Alright, cool. So that one's max. I know that's our biggest one. We got healing as a barrier. I don't think I need that one. That's probably not a huge deal. Increases healing, not a huge deal. Cost recovery, that's probably really helpful. Oh, so she does cost recovery? Oh, okay, cool. So we'll definitely want to max this one out. I don't know if I'll be able to max this, but I'll try. I think we're going to be out. No? Maybe? Okay, we're definitely out now. Yeah, okay. Cool, we got that to 8. That's fine. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. I think that's good enough for now. I'll keep working on her. But there we go, Kisaki. She's ready to go. So she's going to be basically a Hamari replacement. So she increases EX skill damage. And then obviously she does that cost recovery, which is also what Himari does, I think. I'm going to see here. What is Kimari's cost recovery? 17. Okay, so it's the same exact. Increases buff retention. Okay, that's actually pretty good though. But yeah, increases attack by 100%, but this increases EX by 80%. So that's pretty good. I don't know about these though. I mean, it might save you if you're really in a pinch. Increases healing. Yeah, I don't think that's a huge thing. Be interested what her weapon does. Oh, so this is where the buff retention comes in. Oh. Interesting. And that increases attack, okay. So you need her weapon to do that. Oh. I don't know if that's really that worth it though. Right? How much is this? 90. It's the same. Okay. I don't know. It's probably not that big of a deal. I will slowly get her a Ligma over time. I'm not going to really worry about it right now. I'm not going to go for dupes. I think I'm going to call it here. I'm happy. I got Kisaki. We're all done. I will finish the story. When is the story end? A couple days here. I guess it'll just get added. So 9 days to remain. All right. Next Wednesday, we're going to finish the story. Yeah. So Wednesday, we're going to finish the story. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be great. I really, really am liking how the story is going. But yeah. Thank you all for hanging out today. I had a lot of fun. I'm back. So next week we'll go back to my normal schedule. Will be our Monday, Wednesday, Saturday streams. Monday we're going to do some Hush Hush. Wednesday we'll finish this story, and I don't know what I'll do on Saturday. Maybe I'll do some more Blue Archive. We'll actually tackle these Momo talks because I need to start building up these Pyrazines again. I don't think I'm going to pull for Reijo. Whoops, I don't actually want to do that. Let's actually take a look at Reijo really quick. I said I was going to do that. Let's take a look. All right, so she is a support in the striker position. All right, so she deals 116% attack as damage to one enemy. Damage over time. Does the chill and poison effect. Inflicting continuous damage to enemies. For time, the chill reduces... Oh, it's chill or poison. Reduces the rate of which chill effect is applied. Applies poison damage every cycle. Okay, interesting. Increases attack by 45 every 30 seconds. Okay. Increases attack. Increases cost recovery when using EX skills. I don't know. Seems very niche. Apply poison damage to a cycle up to 6 times. Okay. So it's a debuff character, right? I would assume, yeah, it does sort of no, it's just DOT, right? But it's support. I guess it increases attack. I don't know. Pretty niche. Pretty niche. Oh my god. Eraser. I'm so sorry. I don't have any caramel candies. I don't have any caramel candies, Eraser. No. I need to remove it. I don't have any. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Eraser. Everyone go follow Eraser. We just had a pretty awful pull session. but we did get Kisaki, so there's that. I'm gonna refund you. Hold on. Where's mine? I'll show you who I just pulled. We pulled Kisaki. Been lurking. Woo! Okay, cool. What is that? I got a refund. Hold on. How does that even work? But yeah, I'm just coming to the end here. Yeah, she's cute. I like her. I'm not like a massive fan, you know. I'm not like, whoa, Kisaki, she's so cool. I do like her a lot, but... And I've definitely grown to like her with this story. It's so cool. It's so cool. All right, let's take a look here. Where's my stream manager? Do. Can't I just... Oh my god, dude. How do you refund? I forgot. Does anyone know how to refund? Manage request? Wait. I don't know. It doesn't work. No. Oh, are you? I'm doing pretty bad now that I can't refund you. I can't refund Eraser's, Oh, I'm sorry, Eraser. Because I don't have any caramel candies. I will get some. I swear. I will get some eventually. But no, I'm doing all right. Do you know how to do it? Thank you. That's a reasonable response, Eraser. But yeah, I'm just coming to the end here, but no, I'm doing okay. We just finished the story, and I guess if you've been lurking, you know, it is, but this story's so good, man. I really like it. I think I would appreciate it if you can. Like, they should really just do like in the drop down, when you do like the 3 dots, it's just report redemption, you know? I should know. I know. It's not your fault. Twitch doesn't make it easy. There's like a separate tab in like a browser that you have to go to. Like, you would assume they should just add it in like the 3 dots, you know? But if you do it, it just says report reward redemption, you know? And that's like, just put it in there, like refund, put it right in there, right in the activity feed. It's so easy, Twitch. Add refund, you know? I might have to figure out how to make it myself. There might be a way to do it, because it's so obnoxious. But anyway, sorry that happened, Eraser. You know what? Next one, I will immediately get one. I will refill. I'll go buy mine. No, right now. But yeah, no, I just love the story. I know I've been yapping about it, and maybe I'm pretentious for liking it, but I don't know. It reminds me, and this is a crazy comparison. All right, this is a crazy comparison, but it's not too far off of Andor from Star Wars, which is like this crazy political drama about how like rebellions are formed and like the oppression of a government, you know, affects society. This is like similar to it. Ooh, did it work? I don't know. Eraser, did you get money back? Did you get the brain cells back? Yay! Ronan, you're the best. Ronan is the best. You're awesome. Sorry about that, Eraser. Yeah, Ronan is smart. Don't tell Dia. Best mod. But yeah, I'm really liking it. So we'll be finishing this on Wednesday. I hope you enjoy my stupid over-analysis on the political and economic structures of Kavotos. Yeah, the Word of the Originals, they're so good. I love them so much. They're the best. Let me go back to Ibuki right now, because thank you, Kisaki. They're so good. I love them. I eat them all the time. Alrighty. Ibuki. Okay, but I'm gonna be going to bed now. I'm tired. And I'm gonna find someone to raid. Let's see who's streaming right now. Lots of people. Ugh, my voice is already gone because I haven't streamed in forever. Oh, Nabi is streaming. I never get to raid Nabi. In fact, I've never raided Nabi. Look at me saying like, oh, I never get to. It's because I never have. Let's raid Nabi. I don't really talk in her chat or really know who she is, but she's cool. She's Maria's friend. She's Eraser's friend. She's Team's friend. She's everyone's friend but mine. I don't say that negatively. I just straight up don't know her. So like, it's just kind of a fact. But she's really fun, and I think you guys enjoy it. But she's playing repo with a couple of friends. Ronan, if you want to get a raid message, I will start the raid. But yeah, her name is Munilla, but everyone calls her Nabi, and I still don't fully understand that, but it's cool. Anyway, thank you for hanging out, everyone. I'll be back on Monday with more Hush Hush. We should be finishing it. We should be finishing Hush Hush. So, definitely stick around for that. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I will leave you with one more head pat for Ibuki before we head out for the night. And what is her wisdom? She is our teacher for the day. Oh, we're gonna do math. All right, we're having math. I gotta go take some math lessons from Ibuki, so I will see you later. Adios, everybody. Have fun.